Radiance ban. 10 seconds Dyer's ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire seconds to go. Dyer's ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Illegal Ads Season 19 Playoffs, Round 1 cast of 5 guys against Proud Baba Seals. My name is Matt here, and I'll be here with you tonight. No co-casters, because everybody decided that this is not worth coming to. Nobody wants to talk to me, my friends hate me, so here we are. This will be a lower bracket, Round 1 match. I believe that the 5 guys were like 5th seed and Proud Baba Seals 6th seed or something like that. So in terms of seeding, that's very close. Actually, never mind. I'm wrong. The Proud Baba Seals were 5th and 5 guys were 7th. Obviously, it's very hard to say because this season everybody was kind of even on the standings. Like 5 guys were a bunch of groups, so there was 8 and 10. Could have been as high as 5th or as low as 8th. But they were here on my content. I said, you know, that maybe a very bad seeding for them. Proud Baba Seals have been looking good recently. They also have a stand-in. They have 10th standing in for Rice Boy. You know, interesting that nobody had issues with that or anything. You know, teams allow that. It would be interesting to see what the admin decision would be otherwise, because I believe 10th is pretty high on but I don't know. He is here. 5 guys are fine with it, so it will be what it be. So far, we have a first pick Dawnbreaker being answered by Disruptor. From what I've heard from Neff and others, Dawnbreaker has fallen out of favor just a bit as first pick, and like because at the start of the season, I think a lot of people considered her like the first pick, first ban material all the time. Now not so much. There's like the DKs, the Timbers, the Venos, all the good stuff being banned out. Probably Seals pick up a center here at the start of the second phase. A lot of good supports are being banned out for them in the second phase as well. I'm assuming they have... Actually, I don't know what I should be assuming, but I don't know who has more bans second phase. I think it wasn't them, but they banned out the Jakiro regardless.
5 seconds.
Interesting, yeah, the 5 guys, they banned Ursa themselves. They kind of opened maybe the center a bit for the Seals. They'll pick up the Sky Mage, which I'm assuming is 4 for Jinx. I know there are some people like Rohu who really like the Sky Mage mid, but don't know if that's something that they'll be interested in. Ade is pretty quiet. Okay, well, never mind. It's good. But if it is quiet, tell me, because I can make it louder or I can move the mic a bit to be closer to me as well. I also can just make the desktop audio quieter too, so you can just, you know, up your volume instead. The draft is not fun to do when you're alone, because you know, you don't have anybody to bounce out ideas, especially because I don't play that much Dota anymore. I don't know as much. Obviously, Xenoblast helps, but still. It would be interesting to be here with Neff, but Neff decided to go cast with Das. So, what can you do? It's interesting to see that they open up with their 3-4, meaning they're fully showing their 3-4 right now. Yeah, that is a pretty strong lane. I'll pick up a Witch Doctor here. It's a strong 5. Can do a lot of damage, right, Centaur? It's good because like Ursi's already banned. Some of the other support like Juggernaut can spin on top of him. It's already banned as well. That's support can just help with killing at center and lane.
5
pretty strong laner. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's a very valid hero overall. Baron though is definitely a more meta pick. It's also a fight that will help with the sustain. Just having that all that the free extra HP from the shields against the Sky Mage and Dawnbreaker harass. Now one thing they don't have any ways or any reliable ways to stop Dawnbreaker Q in lane. The only thing is Disruptor Glimpse back, but that's eh. And we have a Snapfire 4. Snapfire Centaur is a hell of a lane. A lot of just kill burst potential immediately. The potential for Cookie for Centaur as well, helping him reaching out on top of somebody too. And just even without that, the Snapfire, a bit weird seeing her maybe going that far. Game quiet is quiet. Game audio, I can make it louder on stream a bit. Right, let's see how that does it. Because I do like my game pretty quiet, but I made it a bit louder on OBS. Sure, yeah, and if you want to, sure, I'll never say no. You're Pyro Smoke, right? It's kind of weird with the YouTube nicknames, but sure. And also the stream has a couple minute delay because I'm casting from lobby. But yeah, whenever you see it, sure. I will send you the link to my Discord when you confirm you're indeed Pyro. And Sven coming out now for 5 days. I mean, they don't have meta picks. Proud Papa Steals, they have very meta picks right now. Sven is one of the other heroes that fall off, I think. Maybe because also like he got some nerfs in that micro patch that was there. But yes, I don't think Sven is even good against those heroes. I'm not sure why the Sven is there. Like Sven is not good against Centaur in terms of lane. Like you have a lot of HP, but you don't do really damage to Centaur. And later on against Abba, I mean, you're not killing the Abba. Abba will just stick on top of you, and like he doesn't care if you Gauss rank. You know, he has his ulti. Kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about this one. Well, I do know. I don't like it. So last phase, probably Seals will ban out the mid laners, Storm and Pango. The mid laners as well coming out from Five Guys. Will be the Buck. One more hero here. Don't know. I'm assuming a Tint will still play mid here, and I don't know what does he play. But they also could swap because all of them obviously play like a lot of different roles. Jim played the 2 last season. I know Tint plays 1 for his team. Will come here in a second. There'll be an Ember Spirit. Yeah, sure. I mean, they need some sort of playmaker because both like their support's a backline, Dawnbreaker's a backline hero. Sven is only going hero, and you don't want to start. Sure.
10 seconds to go.
Here. Sure.
5 seconds.
Ew.
things.
That hero wins lane against Timber, more than sure. And I don't know how the five guys deal with like anything that Purple Seals have here. Like they just have all the meta strong heroes, and I don't know. Five guys, I don't know what Sven does here. How does he kill anything? How does he kill Necro? How does he kill Abba or Centaur? Any of those scorers? Like Sky Mage damage, okay, it's something, but their supports like have a lot of damage, but they don't really have setup or anything to play with. Like they need the Emperor to be super strong in this game, and I don't know if he will be against Necro. Like Emperor, what does he do? He like softens you up in mid lane a bit. Against Necro, yeah, good luck. You can maybe dodge the Qs from Necro, but I don't think it means anything. Maybe they can like, if anything, they'll need like the supports to rotate mid early. Necrophos is maybe killable with either of them coming, but it's not looking good for five guys, I think. And like later on, if the Purple Seals are ahead, like they'll just run in with Abba, with the Centaur, and all the same thing with the heals. Heals, shields. How does Sven deal with it? Here it goes. We will go. We need the.
I'd get ready.
Last to 9, let's go over the heroes. We have Sonic God obviously on Sven, we have Muzi playing the Ember Spirit in the mid lane, we have Silix off lane on the Dawnbreaker, and the support duo Jinx on Sky Mage and Princess on the Witch Doctor. And on the dire we have Math Magician, the man himself, playing on the Disruptor. We have Tinta Necrophos in the mid. We have Salivating Salamander, aka Jim, aka Rook, aka 1,000 different names, playing offlane on the center Warlord, and he will be running in. He already sees the Emperor. Emperor doesn't back out. I think he was stuck inside the tree line, but now he's stuck inside of 5 enemy heroes who are all clicking. The Radiant were not prepared for this. The Glimpse will be skilled. Emperor will be brought back, and he will be killed for the first blood for the Abaddon. Now the Radiant team, they're all coming in. Foreman Maledict with a Blood Grenade thrown off as well. The Maledict can do a lot of damage. The Q goes off from the Silix. Another Blood Grenade goes on top of the Abba. Abba will be probably going down to the Curse of Avernus here. Sven is getting very low. He'll pop the stick. He will still die. Abba is actually alive still. I think he had a huge stick I didn't notice at first. And this is a disaster for their team. A lot of resources expended. The Blood Grenades. Sky Mage is extremely low. He might need like to go to the Suicide to a tower or something right now, honestly. Yeah.
Let's get this farce over with.
Sauce is now like again he'll be queuing, but the Q stun will not land, but I think he will still die over here to Princess. Hello, Fire Smoke. How are you doing?
Oh. How are you?
Good. I'm glad I have somebody here with me. Because you see them in the other voice channel. Neff was supposed to cast with me and then he ditched me, so.
And how do I watch without a delay? 'Cause I could watch on YouTube, but I'll be behind.
I can share you a stream here.
Perfect.
And you should be good. You won't be seeing my perspective though.
That's fine.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but the first blood was in the Rune fight. Went terribly for the Radiant team. And,
Yeah, it looks bad. But I'm a big Witch Doctor enjoyer this patch. I think that Witch Doctor Sven is a pretty strong lane, honestly.
yeah, I'll say Witch Doctor is probably one of the only 5s who can trade with Snap. Oh, also Snapfire has Cookie. That's why he also is trading well.
That's
he skilled the Cookie for the first blood. There.
Unfortunate a little bit. I do like the start on Maledict though. I'm Grandmaster Witch Doctor and I've been spamming it a bunch lately, and I think that against Centaur in particular or other high HP heroes can be great.
In the top lane, everybody's low. Dawnbreaker is almost dead. Maybe she'll be going down. Yeah, there's a glimpse. He'll definitely go down. Sky Mage is dead as well. Killing the bot lane though. Going for the Radiant team. I mean, I don't know. I feel like yeah, the Witch Doctor may be nice, but I don't know how they kill. Like there will be so much heals and sustain on the dire team.
So my typical build when I play Witch Doctor is to build Vessel, and I think Vessel's reasonably strong this game against Necro, but I think Emperor needs to build it if they're building it.
I mean, the issue is the shield, right? The shield just instant dispels the Vessel.
Right, but core Abbas don't pay enough attention to dispel the vessel off the important targets. They're putting a shield on themselves. 9 times out of 10.
I mean, yes, yeah, but they should.
Fair. Yeah, they're trading before Witch Doctor has 3, which is sad because he gets a lot stronger at 3.
Yeah, this was like a 18 pick or like 70 pick, the 4th pick for their team, and I just don't know what like Sven does here. Like I feel like he'll be running around unable to kill anybody.
Yeah, they're definitely getting kited. One of my first seasons I played in Lads, I played with Muzi as the mid laner, and he can make stuff happen on Ember, that's for sure. But he's also really quiet in chat, which I don't know if that's still the case, but
Right.
they definitely need him making the plays this game.
Yeah, I mean, because even their offlaner like Dawnbreaker is nothing going here, right? And she'll just be there, like probably going to Ags and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's not an initiation hero.
Gonna be like Ember goes in, Dawnbreaker ults, and then Sven blinks on somebody. I think is how they have to play the fight.
Lanes are going reasonably well for the Radiant team right now. The Lotus Orb is there. I mean, so the healing Lotus is there, but Dawnbreaker might be still going down. Yeah, I mean,
Definitely did.
Abba is just too strong of a lane that you cannot really threaten them.
Yeah, what does Sky have skilled?
Sky
Sorry, my
has,
perspective is mostly gonna be double
1-2-0.
slow. I like it. My perspective is probably more from the support end. I don't play core a bunch, but Skywrath is another hero I've been playing a lot lately. Also feels like, I think you mentioned in the draft, like high damage supports is definitely true, but I think that this is looking a little bit rough in the lane.
I think the lanes are like going better than I expected them to, honestly. Like Abba, he's pretty low, right? Like something at least. And,
Yeah,
they're-
but
they're-
seven kills in 4 minutes is
Well, 3 of them came from
true from the first blood that I missed.
Yeah. It was very weird. Like they caught Ember first. Oh, Ember is they're fighting though with Necro. Also be fun. But yeah, they found the. Everybody's just fighting everywhere. But yeah, okay. Once again, they found Ember here, and then after he died, the Radiant team tried to reinitiate. One of the 5-man but still couldn't win the fight. Witch Doctor. Oh, nice play from the Sauce with the cookie, but it won't be enough to finish out the Witch Doctor. Let's see. Is it like, oh no, this is an unblocking. Okay.
Middle lane is missing.
Surprised the mid lane is that even. I feel like Necro should be winning it a bit more.
Yeah, the Flame Guard's pretty strong on Ember, and he looks like he's maxing it, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's probably
I guess
why
I guess they
it's
just
even
both
to do.
farm like Ember cannot threaten Necro. Yeah, and
Necro can't really-
Ember dodges the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would expect top lane, like Abba's getting a lot more. Like if any of the lanes, I feel like we're gonna be weak, it should be top lane. I feel like Sky Dawnbreaker could abuse this Disruptor a little bit, but they're mostly letting him be.
Yeah, Disruptor now coming to the mid lane to secure the 6-minute run. None of the Radiance, but actually they're here with the Sky Mage. He'll be glimpsing back the Ember, who had the Remnant anyway, so it's interesting.
But they got the rune anyway.
Yeah, he got the double damage on the Ember. Stacks are being made by their team here, but center will be going to fun item, the Helm of Dawn.
Didn't they nerf that a bunch like 2 patches ago?
I'm not an expert. I mean, I know they added the mana cost to it, but I feel like the offlaners still buy it. It's just like the.
Just seems like I'd rather have Blink, early. Ember with double damage here.
Yeah, and the Abba is getting run down. Doesn't have 6. He's like 1 creep away, but I think he'll be going down, especially with the fast glowing for the chains from the distance. The disruptor though, oh, the disruptor will be stealing the 7-minute rune. I don't think they're getting there in time.
They've scanned it, so they know.
Yeah, this is a win for the Dire for sure.
And Basemouth's done, so he just TP's out here.
Yeah, the Math Magician. Yeah, TPing back to the lane instead of going like to the base or something, you know? Just on the bottom lane, Centaur will be going in using the Stampede. The Cask and the Melodic though going out. Sven will opt out to just 5-man fight. He will be going down to the Necro Reaper side, first Reaper side of the game. Snapfire might be going down here actually. Yeah, she will. Witch Doctor should go down in a second to the Necro damage as well. They'll be diving in down and chasing. Centaur, can he get on top of him? No.
I think he's away.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I mean, it's okay. I guess it's traded with the mid laner rotation. I don't know how impactful giving the Reaper side kill to Necro is.
I think you want to build stacks on that hero. The more stacks you get early, the like stronger your mid game is. I think the big problem with Necro is that he's really squishy until like, you know, maybe 15 or something, where he's like has items with HP, but like he's going Yule's first item, which I really like. Means he won't be quite as dead when they catch him on like Ember.
Yeah, the Ember into like Sky Mage, because Sky Mage damage like needs to go off, and it's like main way to kill the Ember. I mean, sorry, the Necro. This is like a very good timing thing in Abaddon. We can switch over to Net Wars, and yeah, he's stopping by far. It's not good.
Are they stacking for Sven at all? It looks like Sky might be stacking for Sven.
No,
Just
not.
starting. Oh, that's rough.
And this was farmed by someone as well.
Cause like if you had like you know
Oh.
a few, a little close there.
Yeah.
If you had a few stacks for Sven, you know, but only one. That's a sad day.
Yeah, and like Sven, like this is such a weird time. You know, you're 100 HP, you're buying a salve, and you're like jungling those two camps with a salve, and then going back to base or something. This is like poverty mode, absolute poverty mode.
Yeah, that's the big feels bad.
The thing is, like salve costs like what, like 100 gold, right? 110.
Yeah, the
100.
two of those creeps he just farmed.
Yeah, okay, they're in the mid lane.
Little
We'll
awkward.
drop the Dawnbreaker. She's very low. Like she'll go down, and the Reaper side is dropped. Never mind.
Yeah, glimpse back in.
Yeah, and like Ember was out because Ember had the Remnant. They failed the Disruptor field.
I think Dawn actually has to rush Shard this game, or when he ults in, just gets immediately glimpsed out in important team fights. I think that's a pretty rough matchup for Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, sure, and or otherwise.
Or lands in Storm or something. It's
Well, if she lands to already place Storm, I don't think she can press Stumbreaker. But
yeah.
otherwise, yeah.
But ideally, you want them to have to Storm early there.
I don't know. All I see right now is that Abaddon is uncontested because obviously Dawnbreaker cannot do anything to him right now. He just presses shield and it.
And clicks the Dawnbreaker.
There are just spells being pressed in the mid lane back and forth. Emperor's just running around. What is
Not
this?
quite
What
sure
is this
why.
item? Gloves of Haste with a cloak. Or is
Mage
it-
Slayer.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know that's how. I didn't know they changed it from the staff, the Oblivion staff build it.
And I think Mage Slayer is pretty good this game because a lot of their damage is magical. I think everything except for the Abba right click, and he's even going Radiant, which is more magical damage. So
Yeah, and early on also like for Abo, he made him as the bit death with the Rotan, but yeah, also a lot of his damage is like magic damage from Curse of Avernus.
and bursting shields and stuff for the Radiant. I think that's pretty solid, like anti-damage on their team. It's almost as strong as Pipe if you clip everybody with your fist,
Right.
but
Some people will press to save Abba here, who didn't have ulti. And now the problem like for Radiant is like how do they make offensive plays? Like how do they kill? Like Ollie can kill if Ember is going somewhere. I feel like without Ember, they're never killing anybody.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
I do think that they are all in on this Ember.
Dire's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
I mean,
attack.
Sky Mage probably is dying here to a glimpse. They see him. They don't. Wait, they do. They have a static storm. It's not being pressed yet. It's not being pressed.
Disruptor is definitely dead too.
Ooh, the nice sounds, but Yules is there. The Dawnbreaker ulti will be dropped. It will ensure the kill on a Disruptor.
Big.
But now Ember might be in trouble here to the side. He has a Remnant, so he can get out. The 3% will
Ember's
go off the
also-
Dawnbreaker. It will not work.
Regen running on Ember as well.
Yeah, but...
Which means when he gets out, he'll be full HP if they can make some space here.
Sven is here. The stun is pretty
Oh.
nice. Yules will still go off. They're trying to go. He has a Ghost Shroud, but he will die through it. Now the ulti is popping on Abba. The Abba is full HP, but he's 1v5. Maldic as well, and obviously he will be going down here. The Sven needs to run away. Why is Sven
Oh.
fighting?
Abba cleaning up. Sven is a big deal.
I mean, it's still a good trade, but Sven could have just ran away from that. They would finish out the Abba anyway. With all the support.
Yeah, I think Sven and Dawnbreaker could get out there. They didn't have to commit so hard.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Centaur is building pipe. Sure. I mean,
Yeah, it's good against Sky and Ember. Witch Doctor's damage is a little bit magic from Maledict, but a lot pure from the ult.
Radiant's
Oh.
bottom tower is being attacked.
And I kind of want to see the Centaur build a Blink Dagger, because I feel like he's their main initiator. So if he just goes all these, like, aura items, it's fine, but it's a little bit awkward that he only has 1 point in Double Edge when he isn't going to, like, Blink Initiate with this stun. I feel like he could farm faster with 1-4-4 instead of 4-1-4.
I guess. I mean,
Radiant's
at the end of the day, he's like still so far that he'll have Blink at a reasonable timing anyway. So
Yeah, true. It is only 14 minutes and he has piped Helm Dom, so...
yeah, he'll use a Stampede. Going after the Dawnbreaker right now will stun, and I think this Dawnbreaker is dead. The Snap will miss her spells, and actually because of that, he's running out of it for a bit. But the Glimpse will be there. He's trying to ulti away, but you cannot do that when you're Glimpse.
Can't leave it.
And now Skymage is here. Everybody else is TPing as well. They want to fight this. This might be a good fight though. If Skymage doesn't immediately die, the cask will go off. The cask will be very nice. The ulti's dropped from the Witch Doctor. It's not being cancelled by the field, and because of that, the Centaur will not be dying. He will be surviving in the base, but the supports... actually, never mind. Somehow Skymage still goes down. Snapfire nicely jumps onto the high ground here and is fine as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
The fact that Centaur survived under the Maledict in full Witch Doctor will
Yep,
be
that's-
so sad.
They let him TP out, and the Fountain Regen is enough to beat the Maledict.
Yeah.
I think if you have a Vessel there, he dies in the Fountain, but... unfortunate.
Well, I guess that's the pipe, right? No pipe, you die to the Maledict there. If he has Blink.
Dire's
Yep,
middle tower
for
is
sure.
under attack.
I think that they definitely need this Blink to catch this Ember. I think other than that, you're relying on the Disruptor to, like, storm from the tree line, and that seems a little bit unreliable.
Dire has fortified its structures.
Bray's asking if he wants to join. Do you want Bray in here as well?
Sure.
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
Hold on, let me see. I don't know if he's on my server. He is, yeah. Okay.
Radiant's bottom
The more the merrier.
True.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Right. He'll join in a second, but right now they're going on Abba with top. Sven will pop the ulti. He's going on the Disruptor first. That's pretty smart. The Stampede will be used, but he will be going down first anyway. The Abba is now still alive, and yeah, that go from Sven was weird. He's trying to TP out,
Necro
but he'll-
cleaning up.
Yeah, I mean they just don't have anything against Necro. Like this game, like just it's like 6 minutes in, but it just feels over. It feels like it'll just get worse and worse going forward.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Welcome, Bray.
What's up?
Hello, Bray.
Are you streaming? Good.
Yeah, I'm streaming because I'm streaming from lobby. So
Also, I'm a hyper biased, proud Papa Seal spectator.
I'm it's interesting in terms of like in terms of who I'm friends with. I'm with the Papa Seals, but I'm mostly watching this because these are our next opponents. So I don't know. I'm just here to watch basically who I'm be to play next.
I see.
That's
It's gonna be
the-
Papa Seals, just saying.
I mean, it should be. I think.
So start prepping, start prepping.
I think most people in their prediction and everything would say that it was Papa Seals who would be winning this game, but we'll see. You know.
Group Liquid has had some pretty big dominance so far. I think the 5-man is the Group Liquid team, right?
No. Well, no. It's 5 guys. It's not 5 men. 5 men.
Oh,
Is,
it's 5-man. Yeah, my bad.
this is a group solid team. So.
So they're
Also,
both
this is gonna be
lose.
a crazy good Abaddon game. I don't see a way that they're gonna deal with this Abaddon game, especially with his start.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very surprised by that they picked Sven into ABBA.
They did. Okay, who's the Sven player? Senegal, right?
Yes. I don't understand. Like, isn't like ABBA like a hard counter to Sven? Because it's like
It is. I think it could be just slightly. I think some carry players have the philosophy that like Sven is like a very like safe, easy carry to play. Like especially in matches like this where they're uncertain about like their play style.
Mhm.
So maybe it was just more of out of fear.
I mean, I understand
It
that when
is.
like Sven is super strong, but I think like Sven's like pretty fall off as a hero. So I feel like
I don't
you
even
need-
think
you
it's
need to
that
have
strong
clear-
either.
You need to have like clear targets to kill on Sven. Like if you
Mhm.
don't have clear targets, you just go in them first. It can get very hard.
It's also it's a very hard Sven game. Like this, like there's very small things. Like there's obvious things like the Ghost Shroud, which is just
Mhm.
it's very obvious. But even like the Disruptor innate will completely stop like Sven initiations outside of BKB. So he's not gonna be able to pick off this Disruptor without popping BKB at first.
Right, yeah, and then other stuff like even the cookies, you know, just shielding up somebody who is getting stunned by Sven. It's just so hard for him to stay on top of somebody, and he's like their own target damage. Ember is not a high damage hero, neither is Dawn. She doesn't have
Has
she
Stampede
doesn't
as
have
well.
ulti right now as they're trying to go find something. So, if anything, Dawn cannot be there. They'll be seeing
Also,
the
this ABBA has
disruptor.
3k net worth above too. Oh,
Okay, well, for now, it's an easy enough kill. Witch Doctor might be in trouble here. He's using the Glimmer Cape and will be able to run away. Forces the center TP in, who has Blank now. And working for a Shard and Lotus Orb next. 20 seconds till Dawnbreaker is available with the Ags on her as well. And Manta is done in the app already. 20 minutes.
yeah, 3k net worth lead at 20 minutes over Sven as an Abaddon is a clear telltale sign that it's going to be a very rough game for Radiant.
Mm-hmm. Center is looking at this stuff now, though. Yeah, Radiant team, like, they took no towers. And, they're not looking to take any towers. Like, also their team is terrible at taking towers as well, even, like, if they had opportunity to do it. No, they're
Yeah, Dyer's lineup's very sustainable. I see like there's like a 99% chance Dyer wins this game unless there's like an extreme throw.
I agree with you. Dota does not agree with you just yet, but
70% is pretty good though.
yeah. I think it's just this game, like, in my eyes, like, you'll just slowly get worse and worse for Radiant, and eventually they'll take one fight and get, like, team wipes. What do you think about Dawnbreaker going Kaya Sasha? I mean, no, Kaya, I mean, sorry, S and Y. I don't know what I'm saying.
I think he really needs the BKB or the Shard to survive landing in the Disruptor stuff.
Yeah, that's like a minimum thing, like a disruptor matchup. You need to either get a shard or BKB as fast as possible, so you're useful in fights.
Why do you even
Yeah,
get
'cause
an
he-
SNY on Dawn? Like, what does SNY do for Dawn?
I think it's just a clear like misunderstanding of the hero and the build for the hero.
Doesn't seem like they're good trying to like take it light. Maybe they've made the call to like Ember stall out the game as much as you can, and we'll try to go some tri-core late game.
I mean, but even then, like, if you're trying to go like right click Dawn, don't you go like Harpoon or something? Like, if you want to do
For
that.
sure.
Uh,
For sure.
Sand just seems a bit weird right now.
Because it basically means they're playing without an offlaner. When he jungles like that, like waiting to ult in, he ults in and either lands in the static storm and dies, or gets immediately glimpsed out, and then it's a 4v5 fight anyways, so...
They see
They're
that.
actually gonna maybe find the Abba here.
No, they won't.
Very hard kill though. It's
Yeah,
like
the
impossible to
Stampede
kill
will
this
be
hero.
used as well.
Yes, yes. Oh, that was a great man move. So
And the blink again as well now on Abba. Now Abba is like actually unkillable. Bob ulti, blink out.
You know, I think some hidden tech that could win the game for Radiant, and there's a very small chance Sven will do this, but if he were to get Silver Edge and blink stun Abba with Silver Edge, he could burst him within the Silver Edge duration and stun duration. That's like the only way they kill this Abaddon this game without like an extremely long fight.
Yeah, the problem is you can still manually press ult there. Like, if it takes two
Well, if he's
or three
stunned, you
hits to
can't.
kill him.
But
No?
yeah, but does
You
he
can-
kill it in 2 seconds though? That's the
You
question.
you can manually ult during
Oh, because he's
stun.
not silenced, right?
Yeah, you need a silence if you want to do what you're talking about.
Yes.
So-
So they need the Ancient
okay.
Seal at the same time as well. So it's like, I mean, it's just so hard. The
So,
Sven
like,
will pop
ideal-
ulti. What is Sven popping? Okay, they see mid flight. They're
Necro.
trying to jump the Disruptor first. I mean, sorry, the Necro. Necro will be instantly going down. The Disruptor is in trouble as well. They're trying to chase him down. He will be walking away in the Glimmer Cave. Now Abba is here. Abba is fighting. The TP is from Sven. Can it be successful? There is no stun from the Centaur. It was still on cooldown, but Sven will be brought back from the Glimpse. Now Abba using ulti aggressively, going and killing off the Dawnbreaker as well. And even with the perfect start with the Necro killed off first, he was Radiant just cannot do anything after that. Abba comes in and cleans it up.
No detection.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah, they clean him up.
Yeah, it wasn't cooldown. You know, they had detection. Math knows. You know, Math being teached up by the Seal Gang.
You know, I
do
can't
have this-
remember who we played, but
power has been
Reed was playing Skywrath versus Abaddon, and we had a similar situation.
But you can silence with Sky, and he is maxing the silence, which I really like, 'cause I don't think they need the damage from Q.
He went Conda on Skywrath, and then would silence the
Ooh.
Abaddon. We'd burst him through it if he didn't have BKB.
That's pretty
Oh,
clever.
because Kanda it breaks now, right?
Break.
It breaks
Yep.
and silences for 6 seconds. So if he did not have a dispel, we would just burst him through it every fight, and then we actually, I think we won because of that.
Yeah, I've seen.
That's
So
it.
what I've seen,
Pretty
I've
heads
seen
up.
Rojo play mid Sky Mage and do that in one of Rojo's team games. And he was dominating as a mid Sky with it.
It also gives a decent amount of slow, but I think Abba is tanky enough that Sky couldn't be the solo damage there. They need the Sven as well.
It's basically just Reed yelling, broken, 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 and then we all try to kill him.
Beautiful.
What's the cooldown on Kanda nowadays? Where is it? Oh, only 9 seconds. Yeah, that's a really good uptime on the
And with the
saving
fat-
process.
And with the facet from Sky that lowers his silence cooldown, his silence is something like 7 seconds or something stupid.
Uh huh.
Yep, 7.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I don't think he'll be doing it. So. Yule's up on Necker. Necker is actually super early. Tried to kill him, but one press of the Death Pulse, he'll be almost up to full. Now Abba is here. He'll get slowed down. Sky Mage is able to run away from now in the Glimmer Cape. Centaur will get the stomp off, so Sky Mage will get cleared up here. I don't think Necker is in the Prowler though. The Prowler now is Abba. Yeah, Bray, do you play Abba?
Yeah, so I used to not really play like ABBA at all, but I think previously in the past like month or two, I like started playing him, and it's honestly not that hard of a hero. It's very easy.
So what do you like? Which level 20 you like? Because I know people take both. Like, what do you?
So
what is the
I've heard very divisive opinions on it. The shield can be I think it's completely dependent on game state and how you're feeling, like what is having more effect. So like in this state where like Dire is just like steamrolling and it's just a matter of time for them to like break high ground, I think taking shield is more important. Just because it's just even more barrier and just more tankiness for the enemy team to try and kill you even when you're so far ahead. And I've also heard that taking the DPS is bad because like the whole theory of like Abaddon is that if your Abba ult is popping, you're not like manning up most of the time. You're probably just running away because they're just gonna kite you if you're manning up or whatever. Like that's kind of like what people like to say. Is that it's not as good as people think it is because you're not spending that time in their AoE. You're probably blinking out.
You ever go Shard on core Abaddon?
People will. There's a lot of ABBA players that will buy it on 15 minutes because if you're placing it on the first creep,
Yeah, it farms the wave.
it completely kills the next wave,
Yeah. Seems like that'd be a good reason to take
even without the 20 talent.
Yeah, there is a fight by the way going right now, and Sven is just being kited around. So, very fun for Sven. I think this is the fight where like Sonic should be thinking, why did I want this Sven? Oh. What would you pick here, Bray? What would you
On who?
want? Well, instead of Sven, considering Sven was the fourth.
What pick did he
for-
have it on?
He had 4th pick on his own team. So
So it was 18.
yes. Well, either 17 or 18. I don't remember who had the first pick. I
Did they
made
have
what
first
I think
pick
I think I don't remember. I think they had the 17.
Okay, and what did they see? Like what heroes?
So they had Dawnbreaker, Sky Mage, Witch Doctor, and they saw Disruptor, Snapfire, and wait.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sven was 18 pick, and they saw Disruptor, Abba, Centaur, Snap.
Okay,
on
yeah,
the
they
enemy
saw
team.
everybody except for Necro. Yeah.
They last picked Ember.
It's kind of weird because like carry to carry matchups are a bit strange when it comes to like Abaddon. But I don't know.
You could play a Drow.
I
in a
mean,
game
probably
like
a
this.
Lifestealer, maybe.
Mhm.
Could be good. Just because you see the Centaur, and it's a really good lane for you, and also you can like slightly man up to the Abaddon. But there is one hero that I'm forgetting about. If I was in Dota client, I'd probably tell you, but there is one hero that I know is like very good versus Abba. Man, what is it? I mean, there's Terrorblade. Terrorblade is the hero.
Terrorblade would be good.
Yeah, because there's Terrorblade, and you just literally every part of Terrorblade just owns Abaddon.
I don't know. I won my game as I'm against the Terrorblade thing.
You can dispel his refraction with.
You
Field.
can, but like, it's like on paper like cool, like you know you can dispel it with shield or manta or whatever. But like as an Abba hero, you're using your dispel for like a million other things, while also keeping in mind that TB is like also like waiting for you to use it. So like, just the fact that reflection is in the game, you're nullifying you're nullifying the Abaddon from using his shields because he's saving it for specifically the reflection.
I think the other
And then
part
if he
is-
does do it, it's like a lot of damage. It's a ton of damage if he doesn't have a dispel.
I think the other part
and I
of
guess-
this as well is that Abba, because of his ulti, isn't full HP a lot of times, and means a very easy Sunder target when you see like near the end of Burrow time is if he's doing it like in the middle of a fight. Actually, as we were saying all of that, the Dire went high ground and kind of all a bit fed.
Yeah, the buyback on Sky, and they're cleaning up here some.
They are. Nice stun from Sven. The Necrophos will not kill off Sven. Nice Glimmer Cape coming out from whoever did that. Ember Spirit is still in there. Yeah, the Shiva Guard definitely helps. But 10 seconds until the ulti.
Yeah,
Abba
Needing the
This
Abbott to
guy's
clean up
a
your
monster.
supports is the problem.
Yeah, well,
Interesting fact too, guys. I bet you didn't know this, but the quickening facet increases, like you know how it decreases cooldowns of like all your everything. It
Mhm.
also does that for items too.
yeah.
So for Blink Dagger, Mantha, it's crazy. BKB.
Yeah. There was a patch where quickening was a little bit overtuned, and I was playing a bunch of Abba support, and you'd go Midas, and just it prints money.
Oh damn, I never thought about that. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't work at like 9k or whatever, but it was doing an okay job at 7k, 6k.
So I think one of the weaknesses of Papa Seals as a stack is they are kind of like W key. They're like a W key stack.
Mhm.
And I personally am very like attuned with that sort of mentality of W key, but you also need to know when to press the S key.
Dire's top tower is
So
being attacked.
sometimes they don't know when to press the S key, as you saw in like High Ground and some of these like, you know, right clicking towards heroes. Like this is fine, like getting kills like this are fine, but they just need to be a bit careful that they're not taking disadvantageous fights to throw their lead.
Yes, but also I think like almost every Lads team is like bad at stopping the dive when they're pushing high ground. Like so many Lads teams do that.
Yeah, some teams never go high ground, like the Jaw stack, the Bloom stack.
Let's see.
Like some teams are very scared of going high ground unless they have like. Although I will say though, the Bloom stack has become a lot better at their aggression. They're actually a very like. I don't know about their new Breaker guy if he's good or not, but like scrimming with them with like just their stack in general, like they've become very fine tuned with like how to play the early and mid game and being aggressive.
Oh,
I think they're gonna be a top 3.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't guess it at all. I think a lot of people have them losing out or something. But a Breaker is like a floor guy. He was floor. He played with Rojo and Legacy last season. And,
Okay.
that was a fine team. They got like top 6, but obviously it was like Rojo against the world type of team.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the team that when I scrimmed them recently, they had a different offlaner who was pretty bad, and they still did pretty well with him. So I'm assuming that they'll still be able to do well with Breaker as long as Breaker is like not really bad to the point of like feeding.
Mm-hmm. Guys, the game is getting close to chance, and Dawnbreaker still doesn't have a shard or BKB.
He's got the BKB queued up now. He's finally realized that he can't do anything without it.
I still fail to understand, like I would like to like know why is this SNY, like what does it do? I still don't understand.
Knowing Silix, because I played on a stack with him like a couple of seasons ago. He's like I think more of a support player now, so like his like idea of playing off lane is probably like a slightish bit outdated, or maybe he's not like as fluid to be able to adapt to what the game's like presenting to him. So like this game, like he needs shard, he needs ags, maybe refresher is also good because you can have it in your pocket for like scythe, because you can ulti in on disruptor ulti or whatever, and then save refresher for like scythe or something. Also like items to kite the Abaddon too. Like you're not supposed to be dealing damage this game. You need to enable the damage on your other heroes.
Sven is queuing up the Silver's Edge, so they're gonna give it a shot to break with this silence on Sky. So maybe there's their answer to this Abaddon.
I'd rather see the Conda, TBH.
Conda is.
If I see this guy have Conda in his quick buy, I'm rooting for Radiant. Supportive read.
Oh,
on Sky.
There is no Conda incoming. There is
somebody
an Ags
DM
and
this
Witch
guy.
Doctor.
Somebody DM this guy.
Is Ags and the Witch Doctor the answer?
It's low-key kind of good though, because I don't know what his ulti's pure damage, True Strike, right?
Yes.
It's got like 75% True Strike these days, but it is pure.
I just saw 50% bonus accuracy, and that's kind of ass. So if he's able to get like a good ulti off, that's like their damage for Abaddon in a nutshell.
He doesn't have buyback because he bought all the Ags, so he will not be pressing the ulti anytime soon. The Dawnbreaker ulti comes up. They're trying to kill Dawnbreaker. I mean, Disruptor already used his ulti. Necrophos is kind of low. Abaddon has ulti still up there, going on the Centaur right now. Centaur will use his Stampede and run away. He is rooted up. The BKB is almost over, and Sven, can they finish off the Centaur before anything happens? No. Centaur will be alive. The Necrophos will use the ulti and use his heals on himself, and this will be the game over. Pretty sure.
Man, Andy is in really good shape right now. I will say this guy's like such a I never really knew Andy as much, like outside maybe like a year, this past year. I've always just heard like, oh, Andy, that guy's really good, but like I've never really seen him play, you know what I mean? And he's such a 50-50 player, but when he gets into like some sort of streak of like really good play, he hits it hard, and he has a really good streak of like just playing super well.
I think,
And
I
that's
think
what
it
I'm saying
depends
right
on
now.
just how much Dota honestly he plays as well. Because I'm pretty sure he takes like decently long breaks from playing Dota, like a lot. Yeah, I mean like, he'll keep playing lads, but he won't like actually practice. I think then like he gets a bit worse for time, and then he starts playing again, and he gets better. Again.
I appreciate Radiant fighting to the end here. I'm just hoping that's not coming from a place of copium. Or like desperate copium rather than just like, you know.
If they need it,
Having
if
heart.
they need to cope out, I would say it's a draft cop out for sure for them.
Yeah.
I think their draft is very hard to play into the Frontline Proposition.
I forget what Sunny God has played in the past, but there is some heroes he's like had a pretty good performance on, and I can't remember what it was.
I think Medusa is one of his biggest.
Yeah, I was gonna say
heroes.
Dusa.
Okay, guys,
Even
if you want
Dusa in
to
this game
join
would have
up-
been better.
If you want to join
Unless
up,
it was banned.
the lobby is now up for game 2, so you guys can join in here, and the password is live.
I think I'm just gonna stay on the Discord screen share.
Sure.
I'll come join you in the so I can point my own camera.
Let's see. Will takes. Wait, I've never seen this. Sonic got 1 second pick. Huh?
I think there's a couple of stacks this season that actually like it.
My stack,
forget-
we always.
I think the
go
skip
second
stack will take second pick, and then my
Interest-
stack also took second pick.
Interesting. I see most teams prioritizing first pick and some teams prioritizing Radiant. Like,
So I think at the lads level of like Dota, first pick doesn't really matter because stacks aren't like attuned to being on like equal footing of skill, and it comes down to taking, you know, like draft leverage of like first pick, but rather having like second pick and giving your strongest player their preferred matchup and taking control of the game is more important than just taking first pick because the pros do it.
I don't know. It depends. Maybe it depends a bit on like team comp on what you on players you have. Like I know we for sure like Neff absolutely loves the first pick, and like it comes from like just they're like a set of like super strong meta heroes, and when you have first pick, you just have a choice of which one you get and which one you ban.
Yeah.
And I feel like in some of the specs where you have the high MMR, like ultra carry, the 10k player or whatever, having that like last pick seems pretty strong.
No,
Like
that's
the
what I said.
last
Like
day.
Neff is technically that kind of player. I mean, maybe he's not 10k, but still. But
I thought he was.
No, he's
Was
like
he?
he's like low 9k, or at least like
Okay.
he was when season started. I don't know. He was
Well,
like
it's all
think
the
they're
same thing
9.5.
anyways.
I think there are a few teams who also have some like cheese specialist type heroes that are like, you know, if you let them last pick, then all of a sudden you're playing, you know, 24 pick Brood Mother and you don't have anything for it, and
Ooh.
life is hard.
Don't give me ideas, man. Oh my goodness. Missed that hero.
Like, I don't know if you caught our series this morning, but we 24 picked a Tinker and ran away with a game with it.
Carry or mid?
Off lane Tinker.
Off lane. Is it like a tradition? Like, was it like Ags or is it like Holy Locket healing?
No, it's just like it's like playing carry or mid from the off lane. So you go like Ag, Blink, Kaya.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it the last pick Tinker today? Because I watched the game, but I didn't
Yeah.
watch the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that game. It was our game this afternoon, and they picked like a Terrorblade, and it probably should have beat us in lane, but we kind of ran away with the game on Tinker.
Yeah, Terrorblade is duty cheeks versus Tinker. Very
yeah, especially
bad.
because he presses meta and you just laser and start running away. As
Yeah, it's
well.
just like a very immobile hero that has zero catch and like just like has like it just suffers to pure damage AoE. Like, yeah, it's just it's untouchable. I've been spamming Tinker Carry a lot recently, and I've had a lot of success. It's a very fun hero.
How are your team
Yeah,
vibes,
so-
by the way, Parasmoke, now after the win? It felt like you guys were kind of like thinking that you're gonna lose and like you're kind of out of it. But
It's just a little bit of both. It kind of depends on the kind of day Mechanism is having. He's either like having a great day, great game, and he owns, or he's like checked out and we don't have a carry. A little bit of a hit or miss, but
He had a pretty dominant performance in Lads Mini, so he's probably still riding off that high.
yeah, I think our big issue is we gotta figure out how to schedule, like, not right after he gets home from work. If he gets home from work, I think he just doesn't have any energy left to play. But like, you know, we play on like an afternoon like this where he didn't have to work and he cooks and carries quite heavily.
Did Rice Boy pull a breezy?
okay, no, he had the like a work meeting or something. He was pulled
Okay.
into a meeting right before the game. But apparently he's coming now.
And I quite like our stack this season. We kind of put it together last minute with the people on the free agents list, and I've had a lot of fun playing with them. JM is very fun to play with.
Yeah, you had like what? You have Mechanism, JM, I don't remember the other two.
Lovely, who is new to Lads. This is his first season. He's got like he plays offlane, but his hero pool is very untraditional. And then we have Raptor, who is our sub-floor support, so that we could get away with as much MMR as we had on everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw like early season, like you guys picked the Void Spirit for him all the time, and then you guys stopped and started picking him real offlaters at some point, and you started like just giving him the like the Tide, Darkseer, just all the regular.
Yeah,
heroes.
we really like Void Spirit because JM and Lovely both spam it quite heavily in their ranked games, so it's a pretty nice flex for us, but it just doesn't fit our, like, the type of support heroes we like to play as much, and it really leaves us without we realized at some point during the season that we were like, well, it gave us a big draft advantage. We'd get into the game and it'd be like, okay, well, now who's initiating?
I see. Yeah, like from me watching, like I think I mean not watching it, but for like seeing your games in, like Dodo F mostly, I felt like you had like that plan with like Chen Gyro Night Stalker, and like kind of if that didn't work, like you kind of didn't have any other ideas for time, and you just kept losing games when the like that wasn't
Yeah.
was banned out.
The middle of our season was rough for that very reason. We had a pretty decent start to the season and then a pretty rough middle of the season, and I think we've figured out how we like to draft on our yeah. I'm not gonna give too much away. We still have games to play.
It's good. It's good. You know, if you're peaking at the right time, that's important, right? You actually
Yeah.
might be playing Bray. If Bray wins this next game, you might be playing the Bray team, or the Smack team if Smack wins. No?
Exciting.
Who would you be ready for playing? Bray or skip Smack team?
Who all is on y'all's teams? I'd have to go look.
I don't really remember who's on the Skip team outside of Skip, but
It's Smack, Skip, Disc Hat, Fufu, and 4th World Marshal.
okay. I mean, personally, I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be. I think we're gonna win that pretty decisively, but I am a bit biased in that, of course.
You should, yeah. I mean, they're not picking like real carries for Smack. Like the Smack is playing Timber Saws and Beastmasters +1. This is funny. You don't get like teams like that now in Lads often. I feel like 3 years ago in Lads you would get more teams with those like weird roles and people picking weird stuff, and now most teams just meta slave.
Yeah. I will say though that if the stars aligns for some of their players, they could definitely have really good games. Because I think they have some very volatile players. And who knows, sometimes people like come to playoffs and they just find like a really good groove. Like they just out of nowhere, like they have a terrible group stage and then they just come into playoffs and like develop a really, really good groove of just like how to play Dota and what they want to do in Dota, and they just have an extremely good run, and they just play like 3 times better than what they did in groups. So who knows?
Well,
Just like this Proud Papa Seal team, like they in groups they like kind of looked like clowns in times versus some teams and everything. They got 2-0'd by my team when my team
I
was
think
like
yeah. I mean, they start season 0-5, and since then they went 10-3. They
yeah,
definitely
so like
found
they had a huge comeback.
Dire's bad.
But to be fair, they did play all the I think at the beginning of the season they played all the really like monster teams like us.
10
Not my team. My team's not a monster team. I'm saying that my team also played the monster teams at the beginning of the season.
5
mhm.
seconds.
How are you
That
guys
can be
dealing
kinda
now? So now that
discouraging.
Reed is gone, like, what's happening with your team now? How's
So Reed was just like not enjoying Dota. Like ever since the beginning of the season, he's been like very much like just not enjoying Dota lately, and he's like, I forget what happened. I think
5
our stack went through a weird change of like we had Billy Smoocher and Bungus, but Billy went to another team, I think, and then Bungus was going to play on another team that got denied, and then got stuck on the Ragdoll enthusiast team. So we had to like kind of like scramble and pick up different people, and so we got Reed plus someone else. I forget who was the replacement. And Reed was he's obviously doing as like a favor out of to like me and everything, but I think it's just like him playing
5 seconds.
Pause 4 wasn't like jiving with him, and Jazz wasn't jiving. Like Jazz like is a good player, but he's not like good enough to like play with Reed's play style of kind of being like a subhuman Pause 4, like constantly rotating and everything.
Seconds.
So then we tried switching it so that Jazz would play support and then Reed would play Pause 3, and Jazz was he's been playing actually like really good Pause 4, and Reed was just, I don't know, like he doesn't really like playing Pause 3 as much, and it was just like, and he's like, you know what, man, like, is it possible you can just find a replacement? Like, I'm not really playing Dota as much anymore, and I just don't really want to, like, of course I'm not gonna dip on you guys because I made a commitment, but is it just possible you can get a stand? And he's like, sure. So we got K-Stigs, but I think they kind of like is best case scenario for us because we found a very stable, like, dedicated Pause 3 player with Jazz playing very well in his new role, which is not really a new role. And we've ran about 3 or 4 scrims since the roster shuffle, and we've had very convincing results against very solid teams. And I think we have a very well maintenance plan of how we want to tackle playoffs.
To go.
Okay, good. But returning to the game on hand, we are into the game 2 draft here with Tusk on the first pick and Jakiro now for the 5 guys. It was banned out in last game in the second phase by the Papa Seals. It will be picked up earlier now by the 5 guys.
Radiance band.
I think with the way Silex played off lane, they maybe need to ban this ABBA. If they let him do that again, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, so I mean it's already a great ABBA game because you're playing against Jakiro, which is like
Seconds. to
top
Yep.
2 support in the meta right now. Like this hero is insanely
go.
busted.
5 seconds.
So and then it's also gonna be paired with the Tusk in lane, which is just like
Dire change.
insanely strong for obvious reasons. So if they don't ban ABBA here, I'm just gonna question their like desire to play. All right, see they banned it. All right, we're good.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it is like when you get stomped so hard by one ABBA, you need to ban it. You also pick up an axe. Very early pick axe. I know, like, at the start of last season, I heard people say, like, that the axe is, like, super good. I know that people were even theory crafting, like, Dominator into Conda builds or something like that. But I feel like it fell off a bit since then in popularity. What do you think?
I think it's because so like how these metas have typically evolved of like especially in the pro scene is like there's gonna be something that pops up that seems like so incredibly good and busted, but it's very niche. So like Terrorblade support was very strong and Terrorblade offlane was very strong and it barely got touched, but it still completely fell off. Like it's not even picked anymore. And I think the reason is as when these niche things pop up, it takes a while for the meta to kind of adapt and figure out like what's the answer to this sort of like hero and what's going on. And I think that's what's happened to Axe. Like, sure, there's been minor nerfs to like Blade Mail and like his Battle Hunger and all these other things, but he's still a very strong hero fundamentally. I just think there's way too many answers to how to play versus Axe and like what to lane against him.
Well, the choice to lane against the Axe right now will be the Phoenix.
Do you see?
I would not be
Axe-
surprised if they pick a Lifestealer on 18 or even right here.
Do you ever see Axe support at the higher levels of play? I feel like I'm starting to see Axe support fairly frequently at my level.
I mean, my level of play is just like animal level of play. This is like NA high 9K is just like, it's just a zoo. There's no deciphering of like what's good and what's bad other than like this player griefs and this player doesn't grief. But
Fair.
I would look at like EU pubs and like, like look at
Yeah,
Gorg
see
stream
if
and what
anybody
people
else
are
is doing
picking
that.
there.
Seconds to
But
go.
I think Axe support is like, it's just niche. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's like terrible either. It's just a worse Jakiro, maybe.
I'll say I mean, at least I like the five guys draft a lot more than game one. It just feels like a lot more just like random, like good meta stuff. Like they have Axe Call, they have a support with high damage into it. They have a strong lane partner for Axe. TB can kill the egg. It's like not it's not a hero you'll get kickback on Tusk most likely, because Tusk will need to find like him along like 10 illusions. I don't know about Terrorblade lane against Slardar, how that one goes. But
So,
like,
I mean,
has a
it's
Jakiro. He has a
dependent.
Jakiro, so it should be fine for him.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to like which lane duo is basically smarter than the other lane duo. So like if this, it's very fickle. With this Slardar Tusk combo, the only thing that's stopping the most part from just like this Slardar Tusk killing Terrorblade on repeat is Jakiro's spell usage and Jakiro's positioning, and then Terrorblade's counter positioning. So if the Terrorblade and Jakiro are playing the lane perfectly, they'll make it out alive. Otherwise, they're gonna like feed this Slardar Tusk if these two players are also good.
Seconds to go.
Yeah, like when I see that lane, I feel like it's the lane like when you need to keep like Slardar at like half HP, so he's scared to like go in. Because if they're just allowed to go all in, like Tusk.
Oh my god, I just realized, sorry not to interrupt, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a Tusk mid and a Storm carry. Rice Boy has
Really?
been spamming Tusk mid, and Andy has been spamming Storm carry. Because I was like, I don't think Math plays either of these support heroes.
So you think they're last picking a math hero here?
They could be, or he could be playing Phoenix and like picking another hero for Sauce. I think Sauce has to be playing the Phoenix, and I don't think Math plays Tusk.
I cannot imagine a world in which you must pick a Math Magician hero. That just doesn't sound right.
I think it
seems
just
like
starts
I'd
as
rather
a
have-
flex, and I think it's just gonna be a Tusk mid and a Storm Spirit carry.
Well, the
It
thing
has
with
to
the
be.
thing with the flex is that they have a 23. It's like, what are they flexing for then? Like if they have 23, if they had 24.
I mean, it's just
understand.
flexing from just like the beginning of the draft. Just like, oh, we don't know what we want to first pick,
Okay.
or I don't know, I want to flex this Tusk hero. I think it's strong. I don't know.
I don't know how feel about Storm carry, but I'm about to see if it's there for fun. Actually, let me see. So their last game they picked Storm, but it was for mid that game.
I played against in one of my recent scrims.
So
The people we were playing picked Storm carry, and it looked very legit. It's very strong.
doesn't Storm Carry suffer from like huge XP problems though? Like you want,
Yeah,
like,
the
you want
hero
level
doesn't
1
really
hero.
care about XP too much. Like it used to be like you got like your level 6, you got a power and you'd rotate. But this hero is like over time in the past couple of years has transitioned to more of a greedier style of play because like you're becoming you scale a ton harder on this hero nowadays than you used to be able to. So, like, putting him on carry, like, you have a very fast way of farming. There's items that enable your style of farm, such as Kaya Yasuo, Kaya Sanj. And you scale into the mid and late game while also staying a consistently strong laner. So there's... Oh, see, like, they pick a Magnus. So there's definitely something weird happening here.
Well, I mean,
Sure, there.
yeah, definitely. I mean, okay, but Magnus is not a support hero. Okay, I can like, I
it
cannot
could be.
imagine Math Magician playing a Magnus right now. So I think it's Math Magician Phoenix. It should be. It should be a Math Magician Phoenix. I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, like now, like dire team draft like looks absolutely normal, like everyday draft in this meta, and Radiant team looks fun. See what they want with last pick here. And now they're thinking which one of those heroes. I mean, they probably are thinking that Storm Spirit is going mid though. I cannot imagine them thinking it's not a Storm Spirit mid.
They're gonna have to protect this egg pretty heavily with attack range on TB, Snapfire, and Shakiro, who all kind of own egg.
Riceboy also does play Slaughter mid a lot, so I think this this has to be a Rook offlane Magnus, and then like Riceboy Slaughter mid, Andy carry Storm.
Okay, but it's a mid Dark Willow, by the way.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Both teams cooking this draft.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, so let's. Okay. So how does Dark Willow match mid against Slaughter?
I don't know.
It's a great answer, Bray. I don't know.
I think Slaughter's fine just because he has a lot of armor and sustain, and I think that Muzi is going to be very susceptible to power rune ganks or like any sort of rotation, because if he like misuses his W even once, he's going to just get ran down by Slardar. Also, Riceboy Slardar is like insanely strong. Like this guy has a really good understanding of how to play this hero and to like its strengths, and like it really abuses like the minor strengths of the hero and just like rolls over the game with it.
Ardar's just kind of broken right now in general, leg day and stuff. He's a broken hero. If you ask me,
your team today, JM cooked on the Slaughter for sure.
Yeah, you just do what you want.
Yeah, I don't think he traditionally builds like Riceboy particular. I don't think he builds Orchid on the hero a ton. Like I've played against his starter a lot, and I'll be playing like Spirit heroes where like you definitely should be playing Orchid, but you still won't buy. But I do think this game would be an insane Orchid game.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I want Dire Team to win because I want to see his Dark Willow mid do well. I don't know what her facet does. More damage nearby heroes.
Basically amplifies when he presses W, it amplifies all the damage in an AoE. So that's good for her Ags because you're just spewing out damage while in her W.
Mm-hmm.
The other use of it would be like if you W and then ulti, then your ulti does 30% more damage.
Let's see. I guess they don't have like much reliable stuns except for Axe for the Storm Spirit.
Shakiro went Twin Terror facet, which seems odd on support Shakiro.
You always do that. It's really like what's really good about this hero is like the buff to the passive ice. I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
like Liquid Frost or whatever it's called.
Okay, so we'll have a first minute fight again. Last time it was a decisive win for the Papa Seals in the first fight. But Reflection already they're late smoking. They smoked under the ward, so the Radiant team now knows that the Dire is going for this wraparound.
They're gonna be able to catch somebody because somebody's gonna try and go back for the Dire rune. They just wait high ground. Oh, but they broke with the smoke, so
yeah, this is now they know. So now both teams know where they're on, and they know. It's actually interesting. Dire team I think are better in a rune fight. Jakir's there. Jakir has the Liquefier pre-skilled. He's a big reflection on a lot of heroes. Snapfire pressing a good Scatter Blast on all. Storm Spirit is getting very low. Jakir though should be run away easily. Phoenix though is caught. He has a Fire Spirit. He will go down. And Storm Spirit now tries to run away, but he will not be successful either. I think Terrorblade will clean that up for 2 kills for 5 guys. And
what
nice
a beautiful
start.
Scatter Blast there. Catching like 4 heroes, 3 heroes.
Yeah, I mean, you have Scatter Blast level 1 now, but instead of the low shredder, but I think it should be fine. Let's see what build the Axe goes. Axe will, I think he is going the Helm of Doom build that I've heard from a couple people.
And that's the typical like that's what everybody's been doing on that here.
Did you
Popular
okay.
recently.
You
Something that's becoming really popular recently is with 33. He's been doing a more of like a tankier like phase boots, Urn, Lotus, like not building Blink until 30 minutes or Blade Mail.
So what I'm seeing, okay, I'll just say I've watched this Terrorblade now spend like 40 seconds chasing this Tuskar and not hitting a single creep. Not sure about how I feel about that one.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people do weird things and it still works out in this league, so I think it's typical. It's like if we're gonna look at it like just like, you know, plain fact is that the Magnus is enjoying this lane because it's at his tower, but now it's not because they got a pull off. So it's a very like volatile lane as of right now. And Radiant's gonna get cooked in this lane because Jakiro Terrorblade is like insanely strong, and the Tusk and Magnus do not like coexist together in any way that's like efficient.
Ooh, in the bot lane.
Oh, that's tough. Dark Willow missed her W on the high ground. Rage creep lasted.
Bad day. But it does seem like Willow is managing to bully the Slardar at least temporarily here.
Yeah, and also, I mean, at least she has like some way to stop leg day. It's not ideal, but it's something. And I think you played earlier today, first month, they tried like to go for like old counters with Venom and Viper, but I think those are just much worse now.
Yeah.
Those
You
are
just
like
press Q
yeah,
and run away.
yeah, those are like traditional counters to like Slardar, you know, the before leg day.
Well, what's really strong about this hero is like, oh,
Trading.
very
solo
insane
with
kills
Steve
like
for
that.
Axe. Yeah.
That's very crazy. Never would have guessed that, to be honest. I think that the Storm Spirit would be fine in this lane, but I think they're just getting cooked.
No, well,
they have a
they got
Snapfire.
2 kills in Snap already, but
They have
and,
Snapfire Battle Hunger. That's on loot. That's like
check out Axe's
insane.
item build. He's still got 4 rings of protection and 2 points in battle hunger.
yeah. You'll never catch me doing that shit when I play Axe. Just saying. I'll still own. I like going the traditional 1-1-4 and then 4-1-4 and just farming and getting Blink Blade Mill in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think that tends to be stronger for the late game, but occasionally I see Axis go this build of like all these rings, and it just makes either the support or the carry have a miserable lane if you can.
It just
like,
allows Axe to have
yeah.
an earlier timing with their other heroes. Like having like the problem with the Blink Blade Mail is like, sure, you get Blink or Blade Mail or whatever first, but it's not gonna allow you to like join team fights unless it's like a dream team fight. But if you go like this sort of like Phase Boot, Helm Dom, Urn, whatever, like these sort of items, they just allow you to join any sort of team fights like consistently, and it allows you to take tower. It exerts pressure. It makes you hard to kill. You just press W on someone and do 500 damage for free and slow them 50%. Like, I don't see how that's fair. Like, I don't blame people for doing it. Like, that is for sure the like best way to play that hero, but I have honor.
Not willing to stoop to the level of buying 4 rings that you're gonna immediately sell.
Hell no. I mean, statistically, it's a very efficient item. So is Cloak.
He's got Helm queued up for some more armor. I'm assuming going for the
Yep.
Dom.
I think it's crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely crazy that people go Helm on Axe. I don't know. I understand that you're like you want to buy this item because it's good in Axe and you want to turn it or something. But I feel like Helm of Dawn like gives so little to Axe. Like you're already good at farming, you're already good at pushing waves. How do you need that?
Well,
I feel like they're
yeah,
two
that's
types of-
true. But it's like the armor. You're getting 6 armor, which you're already an armor whore. Like you want as much armor as possible. You get 6 all stats at a very early point of the game. It's basically a better Midas because what I see every Axe do is they'll take like ultimately they want the troll creep. If they get the troll creep, they can farm any part of the map on repeat for like as long as that creep's alive. Like when I'm playing OD and I get Helm Dom and I get this troll creep, I'll place it behind a tier 2 at 12 minutes on the other side of the map and kill every single wave. And it'll be like a dead lane. Like nobody wants to go in that lane anyways, like on my team. And I'm just farming it for free with 0 risk for 100 gold. Like if the enemy team kills it for 100 gold, who gives a shit, right? I just got 1,000 for free.
Yeah, that seems like definitely two types of Helm Dom players. People are smart enough to do that with their Dom, and then occasionally you run into the offlaner who buys it because it's meta, and they just walk the Dom creep at a
That's
wave
true.
and just take it and get the 100 gold. I love those players
That's
on the
100%
other
true.
team.
Another thing is it allows Axe to take a tower, which originally like Axe
It's hard.
would kill tower from like cutting waves maybe, but now you can like show up to fights with this Helm Dom creep or whatever, and you'd be able to take tower whenever you want. Like you could show up mid with this and kill tower, just for free and with like very little risk. Also, uncommon fact that people don't know is that this troll creep, if you get troll creep, and you put it on a tier 1 tower, that with a single creep wave, you will kill that tower. Like with zero intervention, it will live and it will kill that tower 100 to 0.
I'm seeing something absolutely crazy right now happening in Radiant Jungle, by the way.
I respect this. This is awesome.
This is
Just
insane.
Going on a
insanity.
journey.
The question is, does he need to do this though? Like, can't he lane normally?
I mean, he could prefer to not lane into the Storm Spirit for sure. And this Phoenix is like terrible at dealing with cutting, and then he gets to basically farm a medium camp and a creep
Oh
wave for
my
free.
god!
Like, look at this shit.
The camp attacked the Phoenix because he dove through it, and because of that, he dropped low enough HP to die to the hunger.
I mean, the Radiant's problem is they did not pick a hero to punish this early pick Axe at all. Like they picked Storm because like they wanted to play Storm, but like realistically, if they took this like if they were 100% tryharding and like treating this like TI, they would have picked Lifestealer and like gotten this lane for free. Like who cares TB when you have free lane, and it just doesn't matter. Like you have 18 pick too. They would have been able to have Lifestealer for free and win the game.
I guess. Well, Matt is trying to go super aggressive on Axe now.
Hell yeah,
Axe is
man.
super
Let's
low.
go,
He
baby.
will.
Let's go, baby. That's another shot for you.
Yeah, I feel like it just. I don't know. As a carrier, I always like those like creep cutting axes. It means that I gotta just farm. You know, if they're like, if they want to go run around with my Phoenix, sure, whatever. I'll just farm. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like this is
that
a big
only works
advantage for
versus
the-
like bad offlaners though. Like good offlaners will cut, and like they're gonna be farming more than you. Oh, down goes Andy. They're gonna be farming more than you, so they're gonna hit their timers faster than you. But not only that, but you're taking a lot of damage from taking creep under tower or even bringing it to medium camp, and it makes your movement in the lane extremely telegraphed for support ganks. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, nice stuff in
done.
front of it. Slaughter is actually super low, but they miss. And now
Oh, the
Dark
Willow
Wolf is
doesn't
in
get her
trouble.
attack off.
She's trying to run back through the Bumble Maze, but it will respawn.
7-second cooldown by the way. Oh my lord.
Radiant
I'm just saying, yeah, of course I understand that Axe is like gets a lot of gold away, but I feel like, you know, then he shows up and immediately kills Storm. It's like you have Snapfire Axe. Shouldn't like Storm be super scared of that? Because like the second like he shouldn't be able to walk up to Axe because he just gets cooked and he has no way out before his ulti.
Terribly got the top tower.
Well, it's also
while
the
that was
minus armor
happening.
too. The minus armor battle hunger is extremely strong. I'm surprised the snap didn't get a Blightstone this lane. Like
Well,
at the
she
beginning.
didn't get because they. Well, she has Blightstone. I mean, overall. Right?
Was it a starting item though?
I'm not sure, but regardless, like they didn't try to lane, right? He stacked on the Axe pull. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if he tried to fight, that would be good for them. Rice Boy is cooking somewhere. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I know.
And Darko is coming in with a rotation with no rune. They're trying to fight. There's no ulti available on Terrible, so he will be going down.
Axe dies in the bottom lane to Phoenix and a Tusk.
Because he keeps trying. I still don't understand. I don't understand. Like, Storm Spirit now you kill them. Like, you kill Storm Spirit. You have a free lane. Storm Spirit just died. And you opt not to try to keep fighting him and keep bowling level 5 Storm and throwing him out of lane with your max hunger. Like, if you're doing this stuff, then max your counter helix so you can actually farm. Like, you're maxing battle hunger, but you're not playing the lane. Why?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's unfortunate because now Storm is 7 when he definitely shouldn't be level 7.
Yeah. I feel
What
like there's
ultimate solo
disconnect
XP?
between what he's trying to do and the build that he's going for.
No, I agree. He should be mixing like cutting and farming with also pressuring the storm. He's just been cutting and farming, not pressuring.
Yeah.
Or might be dying to battle hunger here. Oh, the TB base.
Fine. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the counter helix in one if you.
Well, you also you have to think about it this way: is that the spin scales pretty like horrifically compared to the W. Like it's not like super efficient the way it scales, and you can still farm with the spin like almost like very relatively the same speed, even like level 1 to level 4.
Isn't the attacks to proc it like in a way that's like pretty important still?
I mean, once you like the thing is like you have to realize too is that he's bringing a wave creep to another medium camp. So the attacks to spin are just going to be constantly off cooldown, like procking, because there's like 8 people attacking you.
Yeah, but so if you're not fighting Storm, you're never using Battle Hunger. You're using Battle Hunger.
Exactly,
Creeps, like,
and that's where he's messing up.
yeah.
Dire's top tower is under
Diving Dark Below again. Phoenix doesn't have dive, has ulti. Yeah, like the lane was fine early for Dark Below, but now we're entering the time where like Dark Below is like immobile, just there, and Slaughter is running over your entire team.
Rice boy, I'm telling you, don't give this man Slardar. I always ban his Slardar. He owns with that thing. The only time I've ever been his Slardar is when I Huskard it. Just saying.
Dire's top tower
What was I
is
saying?
under attack.
Oh wait, I didn't Huskard his Slardar. I Huskard his Earthshaker. I don't remember what I played some sort of cheese versus his Slardar. That's all I'm saying.
Mag is closing in on Blink. Have it in the next minute here.
The axe or the the Slardar? Yeah, yeah.
No, the Mag has Blink before Slaughter, I think, just barely.
All I'm saying is Rooks Magnus can
Yeah, they're about to have double Blink Dagger
some
though,
cheeks.
and I think that without Axe having a way to counter initiate, they're gonna get run at here.
Yeah, they're converging top right now onto the Sonic God. Sonic God needs to get out here and hide. You should know that something weird is happening.
Not quite.
very surprised
Blink yet
Andy
on
didn't kill the
Slaughter.
Jakiro there.
It's close to
Because
his
he sees
tower.
Axe
he's
on
like,
vision.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
And the no level 6s at 12 minutes on both Dire supports
Radiant's
is
middle tower
not
is
good.
under attack.
You have to give some props to Muzi though. He's on the verge of elimination, and he last picked Stark Willow mid. That's a lot of confidence, right?
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed.
Sure.
Yeah, I almost expected him just to take something like his Invoker that he has 1,500 games on or whatever.
They first phase banned that
I
this
didn't
game.
see.
Dire's
Yeah, I
top
checked
tower
out.
is being attacked.
I've
Guy
never
does
seen his
work on
Invoker, surprisingly.
It's pretty scary when he gets it.
I've only seen his Storm. Like I've like when I think of Muzi, I just think of his Storm Spirit because he played like every pub with it and like every like DPC game with Storm Spirit.
Well,
And
Magnus.
his Invoker is quite good.
Oh!
Nice juke.
Yes, sir, with Q, my brother.
RP.
He still used the Slaughter though, so
Oh, my-
it will not cost them.
And the Axe is gonna die too, possibly. Someone has to.
Definitely dead.
There's another skewer in about 3
Blinking
seconds.
on Magnus.
Ooh, they're all here though.
Cookied
Oh,
into the tower.
He has the shield rune on Slaughter too. Running away, he's getting slowed a bit. Axe,
Leg day up
nice
and one,
dodge.
and he's gone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He almost survived that.
They're
It
going
was a
back
nice
in.
dodge, but yeah.
Very well-timed rotation by the Terrorblade, I will say. It's a hard skill that a lot of people don't possess playing a hero. Just rotating with meta. It's probably in triangle.
Dark Willow will be going here onto Magnus, but I feel like she should be concerned with her survival. She's getting crushed on, and She's actually living for now. She's getting sundered. Nice sunder from Sonic God. The egg drops in. Can they kill the egg? Yes, they definitely can because Jakiro is there. Slardar
But it
is
cleans up
getting
the
low.
Willow.
Oh, Slardar is hit by dual breath. Is there a dunk? There's no dunk, but there's another battle hunger. Just battle hunger again. That's. Ooh.
But chooses to.
Wait, why does
disarm
that?
instead.
Why didn't he battle hunger him second time?
He was doing it on the storm.
I guess I don't know. I feel like it's more important, no, on the Slardar. No?
Maybe. I think Slardar's like never gonna die to any sort of DOT physical damage just because of his W and his armor.
Yeah, but I feel like he was already so low. Yeah, maybe.
Radiant's middle
For as
tower
long as
is
that
under
fight went, Dire comes out 800 gold up over Radiant for that fight.
He's Terrorblade having a very good timing, but he's gonna have to. This is a very difficult Terrorblade game to pull off because there's a lot of kill threat to take you out of a fight if Radiant executes correctly,
Double sentry.
and there's not a lot of juice behind that Terrorblade death. Like if that Terrorblade dies, you know what are they gonna fight with afterwards? Like a Call, Dark Willow. That's pretty much it.
They have a lot of magic damage, but for now, you know, like, until they get BKBs or something.
Is it enough to deal with the Terrorblade? Or not Terrorblade, Slaughter, I mean.
I don't know.
Like, or Storm Spirit. And, like, you know, the consistent pressure that Magnus exerts in a fight.
Magnus wasted RP bottom.
Oh,
Like on nothing.
but was it just a misclick, or was he, like, trying to RP someone?
No, it was just a misclick.
Oh, well, we didn't see it. We didn't see
He
it.
was. I caught it. He was walking to.
No, we didn't see anything.
Well, right now they're going on top onto the Storm Spirit. The Call will be there into the Dark Willow ulti. The Slaughter is there to initiate. They're trying to kill off the Storm, but Storm will be surviving. He will be jumping away, and he should be fine. Now Slaughter is in the thick of things. He has the Guardian Spirit back up. Storm Spirit is getting very low, but Dark Willow needs to try to escape. Axe lives for now, but probably not for long. Another zip will be enough, but the Dark Willow will be escaping that. Not the worst go, but I don't know. Slaughter was there though. If Slaughter is not there, maybe it works out. But I don't know if they have enough damage honestly to kill Andy anyway. Terrorblade meets up with Magnus, misses the
This
reflection.
Willow is poverty right now. Almost the same net worth as Math, position 5.
I seem to recall an AA mid game that Muzi played that he ended up winning after having a similar start. So I'm
No,
not going
never
to
count the
discount it
guy
just
out.
yet.
He's a fun player. That's for sure. I did one season with him as the mid on my team.
Ooh, misses the Tusk shards. So Dark Willow will live. The Math Magician jumps in but misses stuff. Jakiro will not be so lucky. He will get brought back and will get killed off here in a second.
middle tower is being attacked.
You're still hunting Muzi under the tower. Tier 2, Slardar is looking for a kill.
Andy's looking for a kill. Everybody's looking for kills. Andy's actually dying.
Oh,
Can the Thunder will be popped off? No, it's just it's the.
oh.
Just
But I think they pick up the mag here too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to kill the will they be trying to kill the egg? Yes, with the Jakiro. Will it be in time? One more right click? Yes, it goes down. Math
Yeah.
Magician, very aggressive
Barely.
eggs. He just cannot do that. But you know,
Not into Jakiro Snapfire, you can't.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
X opting not to go for Blink. He's got a pipe queued up rather than a Blink.
He's been watching the 33 games.
yeah, that's the weird build. I don't know. I feel like they need the blink though. Like they need to start an initiation on.
Also, you
something.
sure he doesn't have Blink on the courier? Because he has a slot available.
Yeah. Actually, oh yeah, he does. He holds it. And then he
Okay,
does it.
yeah, so he does have Blink.
Okay. Okay, yeah. He wanted to clear the way before now they'll smoke and try to go with the blink. Okay. This is more reasonable. Like
I like it a lot better than I thought. His just queuing pipe and he was gonna be
Yeah.
phase boots pipe.
in this game especially, I'm down with him not going Blade Mill. Like nobody's right clicking themselves anyway. Like who cares? like Storm will attack himself 2 times. Meh, whatever. They will drop a ward. They see now the Magnus. They see everyone. Will they go for the Phoenix? No.
Phoenix pops the smoke on Axe.
Yes, they had full vision. Oh, they wanted Magnus. They see Magnus. They messed everything up. Okay, Magnus still dies, but Axe will be dying here in return.
That's a shard. Interesting.
Phoenix has dive available, has heals as well. I think Dire needs to run away. Now Slardar.
They still have double damage on Muzi.
Yes, yeah, and Slardar is not coming, so I guess yeah, it's fine. But yeah, Jakiro should have Ice Path first before Macropyre. That would Axe would survive. The cast path, the cast time and Ice Path is just so long.
Seems like they're wasting a lot of time here bottom, standing here on both supports, waiting for, I don't know what, the Phoenix kill maybe?
Well, Willow now starts to go towards the Ags after picking up the Vessel. Still under farm, but you know, at least not 500 away from Math Magician. Math Magician runs into everything, nice root into Fear, and this will be a kill. They finally get, they have 4 heroes, even the Dunk, into immediate smoke, which is not lands on everybody.
They're going Torm,
Oh
and they're gonna
no, they'll meet
bait
like...
right into trouble.
Okay, the Jakir at least drops his stuff. That's something. The Axe Call will not go off, because he's still up.
And 1 by 1.
Yeah.
Let's go, Seals.
Oh no, he popped the ulti on the... I mean, sorry, not the ulti, but Neta. I don't know why.
Might as well be the ulti.
They have vision of him.
Yeah.
There's no escaping.
Oh, Storm's out of mana. This could be trouble.
Of course, if they don't do something
They
silly
have
like
Sunder,
that.
they have Sunder. They don't have lockdown for him.
Magnus should have enough
Yo,
burst to
this-
kill him from
Oh my
fog.
god, picking up,
Sunder?
Oh, he
Yeah,
didn't-
there
he
we
didn't have-
go.
You didn't have faith into
Oh,
the
but he's on
skewer.
the low ground. So unlucky.
Well played, Math.
Well, it could have gone worse. You know, could have been just death on Sonagas without anything. Phoenix will be going down here as well. He has no way out.
nice use of Helm Dom to pick up a kill on Math there. Grabs the Purge creep and purges for the extra slow.
I mean, at least in this game, I can like, you know, if this game goes later, I see a way for a Dire to fight. Right? Last game, no matter how late the game went, there is just no way for them to fight. This game, you know, you have a lot of team
Uzi.
fight. You have good spells to use. This is
Oh,
not
he
the
missed
blink.
uphill. Muzi was trying to clean up Magnus bottom and had the damage and missed uphill. Stepped into the river and lost the attack.
Unfortunate. Also unfortunate in the top lane. People. So Axe blinked in onto a creep wave and decided to farm it with a call, and it's just weird. TP is getting bigger and bigger though. That's yeah, that's something. And we'll be getting the shard here on the Radiant team, which will go to Andy. I gotta... Wait, how does it go to Andy?
That is a good question. Mag
Oh,
has
okay, because
his,
Slaughter has his as well.
and so does Tusk. So
Okay.
only Phoenix and Storm didn't have
Yeah.
it. So he rolled the 50-50.
Oh,
Those are the worst feeling
That's
games.
a really
playing
good shard
support.
too.
Yeah, yeah, the Storm one is always good. Ton of damage.
So I'm always
'cause-
confused. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I want to say, because this shard, it's not only for him, it plays on his teammates as well.
Yeah. Also saves a lot of mana because like it gives a lot. It gives the overload charges without having to use like zip or Q or anything. So if you use your Q, in your W, you don't have to zip for your next charge. You can just press your E right afterwards, so you can just do 3 more charges during your W.
Mhm.
Also, I'm very confused. I'm sure that the Storm Spirits, they build Kaya Yasha, but what they do is they build Manta style afterwards into Kaya Sanj, and I don't see Andy doing that. So maybe I'm either wrong, I have bad intel, or I'm wrong, or I don't know.
What do you think about both of Dire supports going Glimmer Capes against
On the Dire?
Yeah. I feel
Um,
like they shouldn't they have like something some Pavise or something against Slaughter, and like there's not that much magic damage. Like what is just Phoenix damage, and that's it.
I think the reasoning is probably that they have like 4 things that want to blink at you though, and only 1 Slardar.
Mhm.
Like Tusk has blink now, so they have 3 blink daggers and a storm.
so when I played Slaughter mid against good play, like really like, I don't remember who, but it was really good players. They would buy Yules on supports, and every time I started a fight with Slardar with my Q, they would Yules me immediately to stop my Q, and then it would
And
make
then-
my fight so difficult. So I don't know if Dire knows that against Slardar, but that's what that is something that a lot of people will do.
Terribly just TP
Jakiro-
top. Hold on.
Jakiro has Yules already, so maybe that's one of their plans. We should watch the fight.
TP just TP top, and now he's getting down. The mass TPs are going out from the Dire team. Terrorblade is surviving for now, but he's getting blinked out. He will get a good Sunder, and the down to the
huge ball.
dunk, and on the Andy, that's the first BKB that gets getting wasted. Now they'll kill off the Phoenix as well. Slaughter will need to run away. That's his first BKB, and then for 2 BKB reveal, that's a terrible fight. He's getting stunned up as well. Can they get it in range? 2 seconds till blink. He's getting slowed down by the Background Hunter as well. The dunk will miss,
Oh,
but
no.
he will go down still, and they clean up for the
That is a
Dire
disaster.
team. The crazy dive for the TB, but you cannot do that if you'll not CC him. You'll just press the Sunder. I think
That's a
Axe
perfect call
did
from Axe.
did a very nice take. Everybody was TPing to tier 2, and Axe TP'd to tier 3, and got the jump because of that. Now, a free Roche for Radiant team. If they do it fast enough. They need to do it. They need to run like whole in there. But yeah, it should
Yeah,
be.
so I mean, you have to think about that like macro-wise. That was a very, very ill, like bad play for Radiant to try and take there. They are taking a fight on a hard-to-kill target right next to a tier 2 tower while everybody else on the map was missing, right next to an objective timing, which was Roche. So instead of maybe trying to contest that objective timing or go for an easy kill into the objective, now they lost a fight. They didn't even kill the Terrorblade, and then the enemy team gets Roche, which is like a huge swing in the favor of Dire. So they need to be a little bit more precise in how they want to go forward in this game on the side of Radiant.
I'll say also, like, if Radiant team just went for Roche here instead of going for this tier for the TB under tier 2, I don't think Radiant team wanted to respond to it. I think Radiant team would just stay in the bot lane except for a TB, you know, and just farm. I don't think they would go to contest the Roche. And with Slaughter, like, sure, you don't have best right clickers, but you still have Slaughter, and it'll be fine enough. Axe runs into the Storm. Storm dodges it very nicely, and will be able to escape. They're still chasing him, but the TP will
Zip
get him
plus
out.
TP.
Jakiro going for Axe as well now, going for more damage. I know that Dark Will already has her Axe and probably going for, I don't know, some attack speed now. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, Vessel's very strange. I didn't notice that.
she built it first.
Yeah, he
I don't think
Vessel
it's...
into Ags.
Where's the Midas?
Well, that's why he's poor. But, I mean, I don't mind the Vessel. It's a pretty good Vessel game, right? It's good against Slaughter. Axe is getting pulled back here. He doesn't have BKB or anything. Nice taunt, though.
Big not by Jakiro.
Oh my god, there is a lot of going on. The Axe is leaving for now. The Fear and the Magnus will go down. The Egg is dropped, but Egg will be killed off immediately. Terrible Egg from Math Magician in the middle of every hero that can attack him. And the nicest Scatter Blast again. Well,
Max range too.
Yeah, Math Magician kind of griefed his team there. He has Shard, and I was kind of sitting there. I'm wondering, does this Phoenix have Shard? If he does, why isn't he egging right now? Because that gives the perfect like escape for Radiant, and it's also added damage on top of the Sunray.
yeah,
But
I think Math
He pops
Magician,
it after.
Math Magician overall, like his eggs were way too deep in every time, like near heroes. Like he needs to realize, like right, we said it before the game. Jakiro is good at killing it. Snapfire is good at killing it. Dark Willow has, I mean, every hero basically is good at killing it.
Yeah. If he shows, if they can see where the egg is going off, it dies. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think their dire team though needs to leave. I don't think they should be pushing this. They don't have meta. I'm sure they have the Aegis, but
I think they're fine until the Magnus is up. So if they're able to get this tier 3, it's optimal.
Okay, that's fine enough. Yeah. And you know, I was questioning Glimmercape, but Glimmercape saved Axe there 100%. So
He also has pipe, so he's
yeah.
hella magic res.
I like that the dire team are like staying around in the triangle and like controlling the area. Very nice play. They'll see on this ward. Actually, this ward is not getting scouted out. I don't know how. I guess they placed it after the Sentry Key. Now it's scouted.
Dire needs to keep up the tempo here. If they're able to initiate a fight, it's heavily favored towards them. They don't want to be the ones initiated on.
I think that, well, they're just cutting top. They're waiting to kill this tier 2 tower and sitting in triangle. I think that's fine. Just wait for the creep wave. We'll get there soon.
Yeah, this whole sequence that started at the top tier 2 is cost 10k net worth difference.
Can you show Storm's items by chance?
Storm, sure. He has Kayasha, Witchblade, BKB.
Yeah, Radiant's running into an issue of having not enough damage for this TB. And does TB have BKB yet?
He does not. He has a Scotty and going for
Oh, he's not
pilot.
even building it. Okay, so it's good that this TB is not building a BKB for the side of Radiant, but if he were to get BKB, they would lose the game very fast because that would be their only damage into him is like Sunray and like magic damage from Storm. Because Slardar does not have damage items. He's going to sustain and initiation.
How do you think about Mom on Dark Willow? I don't know if I like it. I feel like
You just press W and you press Mom.
yeah, but at
It's
that
the
point,
cheapest
like at that
attack
point,
speed
just get a
item.
at that point, just get a Hyperstone in the Moon Shard. No, it's like not that much. Expensive.
It gives the same attack speed for half the price.
Yeah, has the moon shard.
Yes, but then you're like you cannot press anything afterwards. I don't know. You exit the shower realm and I don't know. I feel like it's risky. I don't know.
Well, you're untargetable during it.
Yeah, but
I
it
think
lasts
when you-
less than Mask of Madness. So you have like a couple. Actually, never mind. You only have 1 second.
It's near the same.
And yeah, after level 20, okay, the shower realm was longer. Okay, never mind. Actually, I thought the shower realm was only 4 seconds. Did they buff it at all at some point?
No, it's always been 5.
Really? Okay. Fair enough. But yeah,
Well,
with
when he gets to 20, it'll be 6.5. So
Yeah,
it'll be Shadow Realm will be slightly longer than Mask.
yeah, okay.
I'm
That's
more
fine.
concerned that he's getting a BKB. He needs
They're
a.
going on here, but a nice ulti, and oh my god, they just ran into
Terrorblade in
everything.
the perfect spot.
Yeah, the egg will get dropped finally in a decent place, but it's still getting attacked.
The mischance. Oh,
Taunt comes up onto the. Yeah, I mean, just they didn't go for Terrorblade. You cannot ignore the Terrorblade. I don't think that's how it works.
oh, nice
Missed,
armor.
missed. And those 3 attacks, so there were 2 misses. That was almost, he almost lived there.
Yeah, that was a very good ulti from Magnus. So that's kind of saved the fight for the Radiant, but still, I mean, the Terrorblade. I mean, the problem is I think the Terrorblade will only get worse. Like, you know, as he'll be more and more stronger. I don't know how they deal with it.
So this Terrorblade, I mean, the win condition for Radiant is that this Terrorblade suffers incredibly from like dispositioning. So if they're able to bait them into some sort of high ground fight and disposition the Terrorblade, they can. There's a world where they can kill this Terrorblade. Otherwise, they need to just kill other people and just let them build items to kill this Terrorblade later in the game.
The problem with that is like they need to like catch both. I feel like because if they just catch him, there is still a Dark Willow doing a ton of damage. They kind of need like more than just one of them, you know?
I mean,
that's-
they have BKBs on the Radiant. I don't think they really care about the Dark Will at the beginning of the
for
fight.
now. For now, sure. For now, yeah. But
Musk has got a BKB queued up instead of an Ag. I would kind of think that the play on Radiant would be to like you or kick somebody into the fountain, make the high ground push impossible.
Oh yeah.
Butterfly
it's-
build on TV.
No, I don't think Sauce traditionally builds Ags in the hero from what I remember.
No, but it's also hard to
On
kick.
Radiant?
Jakira's cut. He has Yule's at least for now. He's surviving for now. Nice axe call onto Tusk.
Willow cooking Storm in the back.
Yeah, but is she getting cooked for it though? She's not actually. For now, Slardar is super slow. Slardar doesn't have BKB. He'll be going down. Now they're looking for Magnus. The taunt comes off after the BKB, so he is all taunted up. He's trying to escape, but he is getting battle hungered. Is it enough? I think it is. I think he's dying here. Yeah.
Oh, so close.
And Math tries to like dive in there to help out.
Oh,
runs into
and
the
now
ice
the
path,
Tusk
gets
tries to go
deleted.
to cut, but it's not happening. Yeah.
Bottom tower is under siege. Radiant's middle tower.
3. 4. Luck. No mana.
Ooh, nice juke sauce. But the problem with the juking is that meanwhile your base is dying. I don't think
Who's
there
making
should
the
be
call
going
to
from.
end?
Nah. They should back out
Top barracks is under attack.
after the second lane.
I mean, there's no threat for them to leave the base at this point. There's no RP.
I think the problem. Well,
Magnus
I
is
would say
dead
that
for
the axe
50.
has no mana. That's not an issue.
There's
Okay, okay,
absolutely
okay.
zero way they fight this.
Fortified structures. Radiant's
Damn,
middle
I wanted the 2-0 honestly, because then I would not need to cast a game 3.
Well, nothing's stopping you from just dipping
Nah,
out.
that's-
Game
nah, Nah, no shot. There is no shot.
3. Disservice to the people. Is this the first? Is this gonna be the first 2-1 of the lower bracket?
It will be no.
Hardest in the game.
The AG phase against wife. Went to game
Okay.
3.
Oh, that's right. They got reverse sweeped, right?
No. Actually, I have no clue. No. AG phase 1 game 1, game 2 won by wife, and game 3 won by QD team.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Is the level 20 Slaughter? I thought he would go like minus armor. Yeah.
No,
Actually, go Clark
the crush one shots waves now, because it's physical.
But isn't like getting more minus armor and Grozy Haste also helps with killing waves with a shard?
No,
Is it
because
twice?
the damage isn't applied. It's like the damage of the crush is applied before the minus armor of the
I
shard.
see. Good to know.
That's
Usually those effects usually work that this applies before, you know, like Deso applies before the attack and stuff like that.
I think it's specified per minus armor. I don't know.
Ooh,
It's-
wait,
it's one of those
sees
rare-
Tusk
Oh my
straight-
god!
This is the weirdest thing.
But his entire team's behind him though.
Both teams are, yeah. Oh no,
Top
the
back,
Magnus is
dude.
bad.
It's Jover. It's
Yes,
Jover.
yeah. Now he has no buyback either. Yeah, they can just run it and then run it down the mid. No, they'll go for the Roche. They'll play it safe. I guess they don't know that he doesn't have buyback either in them.
Yeah, it's always safe to get Roche if you're playing against a Magnus lineup.
Sure.
Especially this team, they take it hella fast.
And another thing is Radiant cannot really hit the banner. So if they place the banner, like Radiant need to commit their melee heroes, right? Or supports cannot hit it.
This storm carry feels extremely underwhelming this game. I don't think it's done a single thing. I don't think.
with
I, don't-
those,
I know that.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Go
I
ahead.
heard that from Rook. He's been wanting to place like the storm carry, but I don't think this is something that they should bring out for a game 3.
I think like with those fun heroes, like they're either always like they're either really good or they're really bad. You know, non-traditional carries. Like it either works and it looks really good or no. Ooh, nice.
oh, great
Ooh.
fourth.
He's still getting caught.
That was the neutral item.
He's still getting caught. Can Radiant do anything? No, because they don't have Magnus. So, yeah. Does he have buyback? He has buyback in Phoenix. He will pop the buyback. Banner is not being thrown.
Rax is
just
dead before the mag is up.
Yeah. Oh, but they're scared. They don't know. I mean,
Radiant's bottom
okay,
tower.
it is dead. Megas are secured. Turblade is a bit stuck, but I don't think he minds right now. By the way, he has 7k gold. He should buy like a refresher or something, or a BKB, or something.
Radiant's middle tower is being
Team is just sitting behind a Turblade. Who's
attacked.
RP misses.
Oh, that was so close.
They'll
But
bring
hey,
in the
got
axe,
Jax.
but I don't think it matters. The Jakir will
Wow,
end up
the
going down.
illusion shredded him. Saved by a sauce though.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's getting to jump in. Okay, it's Axe who's getting brought back in all the way into Fountain right now.
The Battle Hungers are stopping the Magnus Blink.
Slaughter lost 1v1 against Dark Willow. Axe down on
Airblade is staying longer than he should probably.
Yeah, the Ancient is dying. They're trying, but it's GG.
There's no world they can
Yeah.
kill this Terrorblade unless
Yeah,
Fountain Skewer.
Yeah, Dark Willow just survives against Slaughter as well. Trying to jump in. Nice egg for once, but Sunder is there, and there is no mana left on the... And Andy has... Actually, Andy doesn't have buyback, yeah. It's Jover.
Gigi.
Airblade put on a clinic that game.
Yeah,
15K
Sonic
net worth
out.
above.
Old man
Storm.
still has a place sometimes, you know? Definitely, like, if you think about it, when they died in top right near Tormentor, when they tried to go for Torm, and then Terrorblade salvaged like 2 or 3 kills out of that somehow, instead of like just dying, into then Terrorblade baiting entire team to going on him under tier 2. That's like all on the Sonic God, honestly. Like, Sonic God definitely the MVP of the game.
At tier 2 play top was rather unfortunate.
I think Radiant kind of outdrafted themselves.
I think they were, because they won game 1, you know, they had it, and they wanted to be funny, and they want to have it, you know, to play
You
this.
This
said
is
you
a
thought-
very like impulse feeling stack. Like they feel like it's a very like impulse driven stack. They feel like they want something like just cause from like, you know, a gut feeling, and then that's where they go with. There's not a lot of like in depth like thought of what is the best choice. It's more of like, I want to do this. Like,
think,
you know, seeing that Life Stealer, they should have or not Life Stealer, Axe, they probably should have
Pick
You know.
Lifestealer.
picked Lifestealer or something that's good versus Axe, not something that seems like you'll have fun on.
You think that the Lifestealer here makes a big enough difference in how this game played out?
So maybe it's weird, right? Because the Terrorblade had a fantastic game, and Lifestealer is traditionally not very good versus Terrorblade. Although the new version of Lifestealer is like doesn't make it a wash, because like you have Ags and you have Gore Storm, you have a lot of damage, you have sustain. So I feel like if they were to pick Lifestealer here, they would have had a way better lane on bottom, and they would have had damage into Terrorblade on RP, and they would have been able to kill Roche. They would have been able to chain something with Slardar minus armor. Like, the Storm Spirit doesn't like serve a single purpose in this game, really, because there's too
It's
many
just the-
there's too many problems that they don't have answers for.
Like, I think ideally the thought behind Storm Spirit must be, like, I'll just dive backline and eat a support for lunch or two. You know,
Mhm.
but like when you already have 2 heroes that want to do the same thing and nobody who really wants to fight on your RP or whatever, then your team fight just falls apart. The egg dies immediately to half the other heroes on the other team. Rough.
Alright, we're starting it up. And as we're starting, I'll leave you guys for a second. I'll go to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Yeah, I can say slurs and get him banned. Yeah, no, Lifestealer, actually, now that I think about it, Lifestealer would have 100% won him the game.
Radiant team ban.
Especially with how well they did with a worst pick.
Yeah, because I feel like Lifestealer, like, you know, Storm wants to jump the backline, but Lifestealer could always just, like, you know, once he uses Ags, infest with the Slardar or the Mag, and, you know, he's got his way into the fight.
hmm
Dyer's ban.
Something else that they could have possibly done as well is Tinker.
I think Tinker could have been a good pick
Because
there.
Andy's apparently
he played
Andy really
carry?
likes playing Tinker carry. Yeah, he says he asks for it a lot and he just never gets it.
It sounds like Andy likes to play those more mid-traditional heroes from the safe lane then.
hmm
10
You know,
seconds.
like, my stack likes to do the same thing but from the off lane, so I could see it. I could see it working. I think it's a little bit hard with, like,
10 seconds.
Jakiro in particular for Tinker.
Dyer's ban. Radiant's ban.
Alright, I'm back.
Respect ban on the Invoker again, and they don't want to play against Jakiro.
They're banning Tusk themselves. I know why. Jinx is like a super big Tusk player. I remember that. Hoodwink, I think, wasn't Hoodwink like banned out or something for his games?
Hoodwink was banned both of the first 2 games. If I remember correctly, isn't Princess the Hoodwink player?
Disruptor.
Radiant's
No.
Let's see. It's I want to say yeah. It'll be Jinx. Jinx played it for them.
Jinx plays it.
Yeah,
I think that Hoodwink is a hero that gets banned against my team a lot, mainly because I am a prolific Hoodwink spammer, and I don't think Hoodwink is actually that good this patch. Like you go the like cast range facet and you get some like really long range stuns or whatever, but
yeah, but it's still
You know.
if you're good at the hero, it's still a very strong laner, a lot of damage.
yeah, it's got a good stun. It comes with break, which is nice versus a bunch of carries, you know. So
Yeah, and
like I
Papa's-
think you can't go wrong with it for sure, but it's not where it was a few patches ago. I think when it lost the tree bounce, it got a lot worse than lane in particular.
Yeah, and the Papa Seals, they get the Disruptor format, and he definitely did much better in Disruptor in game 1 than on Phoenix. The Phoenix performance was not the most inspiring, that's for sure. Axe, early pick, but this time for another team. Do you think they just watched and said, well, we want to do that as well?
I think that last game Math did as well as you could expect for
I
a
heard-
Phoenix. Like I think that it's the hard Phoenix game in general.
It is, but I think like it's a couple of times like he just dove in and put the egg literally on top of like Snapfire and Jakiro. Like just at
Yeah,
least
that's-
make them walk towards you, you know?
A little bit unfortunate, but I think he played the early game on Phoenix quite well. He did a good job at like bullying the axe,
Yeah,
trying
true,
to cut the
true.
lane.
Sure.
So I don't think we can discredit it completely, but I think it's just a really hard like where do you put the egg? It just dies to like everything. And from really long range too, with Meta and Willow Ags and Snapfire, Shredder all give attack range. So
Well, you see, you're saying that because you're a support player, and you don't want
Yeah.
the carry player to be saying, well, my Phoenix just placed an egg and instantly died XD.
yeah, fair.
Hoodwink
Like, well,
Mars.
where do you want me to put it? It's just dead wherever I put it. He
alright.
did have that one good egg at the end on the foul, like behind the ancient.
Yeah, when he used it also with the shard. Warlick. Okay, that's okay. The raiding team is starting to cook again. They don't have patience in their team, so I don't know why they're taking Warlick. But I mean,
You don't have patience.
I mean, patience is the only person who I know who really likes Warlock and always wants to play Warlock.
Oh, I played patience. I was in the patience deck last season, and like every game, I'm just picking Warlock, just like every game.
No, I mean
That's why
the
I'm
hero
laughing.
can be good. I'm not saying the hero is like terrible or anything, but it's a game 3 elimination, right? So like game 2 we had most stable usual meta picks, and now we're going back to the Warlock and cooking something. We'll see if it works. They do have a lot of like with Mars. Mars doing strong lane, obviously. We'll see. We'll see.
It's decent. I think that the one thing you have to worry about as Mars Hoodwink is, like, while it works really well for the first few levels, Spear doesn't spear into the Hoodwink tree, and then once Mars gets ulti, it's actually kind of an anti-synergy. If Hoodwink leads with stun, and then you want to, like, put a Mars ult on top of it, it unstuns the hero you ult, which is
All right.
not ideal.
All right. Wait. Okay. Now we have a lone druid in an elimination game.
This is a Rook, most likely Rook offlane lone druid.
Is
By the
there?
way.
Isn't there? I knew Rook as like a lone druid player. Is that like a new development?
He went through a phase of like playing like 70 lone druid games straight, like at the beginning of the season, and they like tried to do it, but kept getting banned in the group stage games because like everybody knew he was spamming it, so they kind of just forgot about it.
And I see
But
one,
I'm
one
assuming
game,
they're bringing it back.
one game they
If
picked
it's-
it, they lost. So we'll see.
Yeah.
that.
If it's off lane lone druid, what are they doing with this act?
He just goes the Ags build. He goes like Diffusal, Mjolnir Ags or something like that.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
looking
just,
at
it
one
makes the
ga-
game extremely complicated.
One game that I
Ew.
see that they played it, he built Phase Boots, Maelstrom, Ags, Blink.
So like a
They
lot of
have an
people don't
axe,
know
so-
how to pick versus this hero too because it's mega important that you have somebody that can sustainably and consistently kill the bear when it's ratting and not letting it escape. So
This-
Gyrocopter is not that hero.
Well, that's why I said I know. Like I always, when I see Lone Druid in the past, I always want Drow. Like Drow, you just slow it down, and also it doesn't heal. You know, they have shared heal, it doesn't heal, but like especially like the slow, and you outrange it. Like you just just slow it down, kill it very fast.
5
Uh,
seconds.
So you're saying they're taking this lone druid off lane? What are they doing with the axe then?
I forgot to say that, but Rice Boy plays Axe mid, and Andy can play Axe carry, and Sauce can play Axe support.
well,
So
it
it's
will
a
not
very
be a
it's a
support.
hyper flex.
Yeah,
it's
it will
a
not be a
hyper flex.
support, but it will be a
Same
carry
thing with
mid.
Lone Druid. Same thing with Lone Druid. Andy can play it as well.
I'm excited now. That sounds like some
Yeah,
cook
both
going
teams
on.
are like okay. I understand the gyro is there with the warlock, right? Gyro warlock, it's a classic combo. You know, you flag with the bonds, fair. But if you're saying that they'll just be split pushing with Lone Druid Ags all game, if the Radiant team doesn't know that, and they are looking at like they don't know it, they don't have the mobile heroes like warlock doesn't kill it, Marsh doesn't kill it, gyro doesn't kill it at all.
Yeah, and you need someone to be able to lock it down and deal damage to kill it. So like this Lone Druid will literally like 1v9 rat win a game. It's like no joke. It's like Alliance 2014 like sure you can take my high ground but my bear's going to like take your ancient. Like
Admiral
it's
Bulldog
really
style.
yeah, like it's very very strong. This Aghanims is very very strong and
To go.
scales very well because your Lone Druid just like hits some like 33 camps and your bear is like hitting a bunch of like dangerous farm that nobody wants to go kill the bear because like it has a free dispel and it has kill threat. It's just really aids. It's really aids. As long as this Lone Druid doesn't like feed in lane or something.
Yeah, the game that they played in it before, they played the LD. It was against Jakiro, Naga support duo, Visage offlane, no Visage mid, offlane Mars, and Juggernaut safe lane, and they lost the game.
Who'd they play against?
Pizza Dog.
Oh, I see.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, no, I think Rook has a tendency to sometimes be like a bit
5 seconds.
like he can kind of like have very non-impactful games sometimes. Like he's a bit polarizing in his play, but the games that it's very rare, and the games that I see him do play very well in, it's like just like 1v9ing. So I do have a lot of belief that if they took this off lane and got this game, like if he has a good game, like I think he can control it because like they have no way to stop it other than arena maybe. Like they're gonna have to arena a bear.
I'll say if I lose an elimination game to Lone Druid, I'm mad as hell. And if I lose with a Lone Druid or some cheese, I'm mad as hell. Like one of my play losses, my team, and by my team I mean Vexer, wanted us to play. Back then it was like super meta, like quote unquote OP thing of picking CK with an Omni Knight support who gave strength, and we never played it before, and we picked it, and it was, and we failed because we didn't know what to do with it. But like if you play with some random cheese here and you lose, I think you feel bad. Or if you lose to a cheese here in the elimination game, it also feels very bad. But we'll see. We'll see. At least it's interesting, it'll
I think
be
in
fun.
terms of execution, Radiant's draft just looks a little bit more straightforward to me.
Radiant
the
draft
game
is like
is
all
pretty
team fight
clear.
want to run at you, press circle
Yeah.
spells, and you will die in our circle spells. And
Yep,
the
it's
Dire
the-
will say, well, we don't want to be in your circle spells, we'll spend the entire game running away from you. And good luck catching
they have-
us.
So that is Lone Druid off lane, isn't it?
No, it's carry Lone Druid,
It-
and then it's
it's
nice
what I
luck
put
off
on
lane.
Andy.
Interesting. Okay. I still just don't know why the gyro is there though, because I don't think that like when they pick Gyro, they see those heroes. I don't think those are the heroes you want that you specifically need the Gyro against already.
I think Mars has the wrong facet. We'll see though. He's going Victory Feast, which is interesting.
They're both okay. They both. It's dependent on the state of the game. So like,
I guess
I'm pretty
Disruptor can do
sure.
Mid switch with the Static Storm, so maybe that doesn't matter.
I think Night Stalker
No, I think he changed
ulti and the Vision one like is very buggy, where it'll still give people vision inside the arena with Night Stalker ulti up, just because you have like unobstructed vision.
So what? Well, he changed it, but the other thing I see is the Gyrocopter. He's going for secondary strikes. He is not going for the move speed.
It does a lot of damage, surprisingly. Like early game, mid game fights, that does a lot of magic damage.
Yes, but from what I know, that most people now go to the move speed, and they play Gyro super aggressively in lane, and Gyro just turns into beast in lane. You can just kill, run down anyone.
Yeah, they're both really good.
I guess maybe you think that you're not running down Night Stalker anyway, because Night Stalker will run away from you. I don't know.
I think it's interesting that Night Stalker has. He took the nighttime swap facet.
Okay,
which I think you
actually,
have to.
we'll obviously not see it, but let me ask you a question if you know. So the Gyro, the other facet, the Afterburner, it procs when you hit a hero. For the sense of it, does Bear count as a hero? So would he get bonus move speed?
I
Is
think-
his Rocket Barrage goes on the Bear?
It should
I
be
think-
yes.
Bear does count as a hero, yeah. For
But there's also
everything.
very strange rules with hero creeps. Every hero creep is not treated the same as like every other hero creep. So for example, like you can't. It's very weird. Like with Bear, there's certain things that you can't do with it that you should be able to do to hero creeps. I don't know. It's. I forget what it was. Like I think you can't lasso it or you can't haunt it. I don't know. It's just weird.
Small indie company, you know.
And I think it's intentional. I don't know. Who knows at this point, man.
It
All
would
I'm saying
really-
is we're 7.40 or the next patch.
It would really surprise me if you couldn't lasso the bear, though.
Can't remember what it
You
is. I
could-
don't think it might
because
not be
you could
lasso,
lasso
but it is
creep.
something like it's something that's obvious. Maybe it's
That
haunt.
checks.
Who knows?
Like Night Stalker has a hard time playing from behind, so the last pick Night Stalker into what I think is a pretty strong lane with Gyro, Warlock. Like, does he not just get chipped out of lane here and then like no impact?
No, this Night Stalker is it's actually the opposite. So Night Stalker does very well versus heroes that struggle levels like 1 through 4 or whatever, because you have like insane regen, insane base attack damage, insane lane presence.
But
And you
those-
just dominate those waves because this Gyro has like 50 attack damage. Like if Rookit plays correctly, this Gyro will have very little CS. And
No,
then
but,
when he becomes
I think how
Because then
Radiant,
you just get-
Radiant yeah, he gets flag level 1 and
Flag.
bonds, flag bonds on
And
level 1.
Bonds level 1.
And
And then
non-stop
you just
spam
take your
flag
full
bonds.
HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't like Radiant intentionally won't block the hard camp so that they can like hit the hard camp to kill the Night Stalker under his own tower, kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think if they flag bonds like on cooldown, like every wave or whenever it's available, right? Because I mean, but
Making mistakes is the path to wisdom.
Yeah, like Patience. Patience is the prolific Warlock spammer, and he like basically always claims like you just can't lose the lane as Warlock because of bonds and heal. It's just too like they're too good in lane. And I think with Gyro or things that do AoE damage on all of those bonds targets, it's a little scary.
Mhm. That does sound pretty strong.
I think the other hard thing is when you're Night Stalker to do damage to the Gyro. So it's like maybe you could trade and out CS him, but like if you wanted to walk on top of the Gyro and try to fight him, you know, both Shadow Word and Rocket Barrage are a lot of damage for a melee hero who wants to like stand there and click you.
their team is smoking. Interestingly enough, they're smoking, but like Lone Druid is not joining. Night Stalker is not joining, so they're like 3-man smoking in. Very interesting. Like it's a smoke to go nowhere. I don't understand.
What is a Night Stalker? Oh, Night Stalker's probably going to like block the creep wave.
Yeah.
Interesting. Or maybe he's gonna try to steal the rune out from behind these guys.
But because Rubik is not there, I mean, I don't know. Jared is not in position. If Jared's not in position, but like Jared just needs to go and block wave and return, then it's fine, because Rubik will be not there. But I don't know if he'll know this. We'll see. The sea sauce.
Let's begin.
Okay, so he will. And Jared's very fast. Actually, Jared can skill Barrage here on Night Stalker as well. But no, he's not doing it.
I'd imagine that he goes black level 1.
He should, yeah. Okay, he should just go here and block the wave. Go and block the wave.
Yeah.
Sonnet. No,
for
no,
sure.
do not chase this. Go block the wave. Go block the wave. Don't chase him. Don't chase him. No, why? Why? Just block the wave.
So this is always an interesting tactic because it does put the wave like under tower, but it's gonna be under tower anyways with how they're gonna play, and like it does give you like a pretty high like level advantage. Radiant will get level 2 first.
I really wish they didn't
Take
pick a Rubik
moves.
after with like a Night Stalker. Like you want to have a more aggressive pause for like a way stronger laner that enables Night Stalker's trades, and Rubik just doesn't do that. It's more of just like a neutral laner.
Yeah, I don't love that this Warlock is standing here trading with the Rubik though. That seems like a little bit of a waste.
Night Stalker denied 3 creeps in the second wave.
Yeah, I don't like how they play the level 1 at all.
Is Muzi playing Sand King?
Yes.
Yeah.
Against
Okay,
Axe.
so-
Second against Axe mid lane.
I'm pretty sure this Sand King is gonna struggle if Rice Boy wins the Century War.
Coming in top lane, Mars getting gone. We'll get Glimpse back.
Still has a skill point he hasn't used yet.
And he will
Dives
not
to the
use it
blood
at all.
grenade.
Warlock, he keeps fighting Rubik inside.
Yeah, that's the wrong play for sure. He should just be spamming the shadow word on the, or he should be spamming the bonds on the wave, and they should be
Yeah.
they should pull the hard camp out like this, put the bonds on the hard camp and the wave and the Night Stalker, and then just no HP the Night
Yeah, and
Stalker.
he just tries to pull it like, I don't know, and shadow wording himself. I don't know.
So I'm not sure if Sauce is doing this on purpose, but he's playing very well by giving the Night Stalker solo XP. That's what most people try and do, is they try and keep the Night Stalker on a fast level 6 timing so that he can continue the tempo into daytime.
He's definitely doing it very well. This Night Stalker is getting way more than he should here.
Yeah, I mean he's dominating the lane, and he should not be doing it. It's... Oh, the Century Ward was won by Rice Boy. They're doing it now, but like they could have done exactly the same thing from like level 2.
At level 1, yeah.
At
They could have had
least
it level
level
1,
two,
and this
yeah.
guy could be out of regen completely already.
It's a Night Stalker, you're never out of region. 2 times region amplification, some bullshit.
Yeah, but still, it's like
20%.
the fact that he used so much mana on shadow warding himself to fight Rubik is just criminal.
Yeah, that's just such a loss. Like, and the Rubik isn't even particularly low. He could have done none of that and had a better lane.
Oh, so he's just giving up mid, it looks like. So he gives a free lane to Lone Druid. This is looking very bad for Radiant. I don't think they're
Yeah, I
gonna win
don't
this.
know what they're doing.
Looks like this Mars is not dead too.
Yeah, I think they're completely lost in what they're doing. to them.
Spear.
They're playing this perfectly on Dire. Well played. Any stacks in triangle for Radiant?
No, not yet.
None yet. No.
Rough. Very rough.
Indeed, and but Dire already has the ward sitting in the Radiant Triangle since the beginning that would have scouted them, so maybe a good thing because I think this axe is going to be able to take them before the Sand King.
I'll also say, considering how much more Night Stalker has attack damage than Gyro, saving up for full Falcon Blade and still blinking yourself Blades of Attack is absolutely criminal. Like, you need that 9 damage so much. You cannot save 1,000 gold like that.
Yeah, I think this Warlock.
Okay, now they're doing that, but like, why are
Yeah,
they
they
doing it now?
Very nice Fatal Bonds. On all the tanky creeps.
But they
Only
could-
level 1.
Yeah,
flak,
but
though.
Gyro only has 1 point in Flak Cannon. I think he should be maxing Flak so he can just sit there and.
Going Twin Barrage is good. Like, it's too much of an increase from level 1 to level 2 Barrage. But I do agree, like, 204. Maybe.
I think Muzi is dying again mid to this axe. Yep.
These
Had
guys
losing
didn't do
to
their homework.
Sentry.
This is absolutely despair. 3k down in 6 minutes. All 3 lanes
Axe
getting
has got-
dominated.
Vessel queued up. Rubik making some big stacks in his own triangle for this axe. Dom finished on Night Stalker.
Looking very bad for X right now.
Axe is maybe in a bit of trouble.
Nope, he's fine.
Nope.
He got Lotused.
And Wink 1 tick from dying to the axe hunger. Oh, the Fatal Bonds does not connect.
Oh no.
Up and then Sand King's dead.
Or is he?
Oh, wait, he actually got the fucking what's it
Nobody's dead. Okay, I didn't expect that.
20 HP on the axe there.
called? He got I forget the third ability, Caustic Finale'd on like 6 creeps or something,
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
and was
Oh,
sitting in
Druid.
level 3 Sandstorm.
Is going on an adventure here, top.
Dude, this Lone Druid is completely alone. Like, they can go on him now.
This is unnecessary by Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their structure
Yeah.
This is something I'd
Just-
probably
yeah, just
do.
kill this Lone Druid. He has no ulti either. What are they?
Nope.
My Silix.
Missed the spear. You can't spear to that tree anyways, to be fair. That was a... I wonder if he knows that. Like... Gyro dead bottom to the...
This is, I mean, this is criminal and they survived
creep.
it with no boots, with nothing. I don't know. Radiant are lost. That's not like as in they lost, but they are looking lost.
Just what I need.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
They did start stacking in triangle. There's 1 stack in each Radiant camp now, but still behind the Dyers.
Well,
Huge
Axe will
stacks,
say,
and Axe
don't,
is just
don't
gonna
mind if I
clean
do.
'em up.
Rough, rough. Also,
Nice.
homing missile on Gyro, no. No.
I think Gyro dies here. Night Stalker is
Level
still
7, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dead Gyro. And they've
Oh,
got
you
this
guys remember
ward
when Dark Night
planted.
Stalker's ulti would refresh your cooldown of your spells? That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that nice
okay, you're helping the Gyro out?
Well,
Not a
Gyro will still
complete
die, but what
loss.
can they get more kills? No,
Both
they will
these
just die
supports die
themselves.
here.
Top tower
Yeah.
is under attack. I hope that's part of your plan.
Unluck.
Disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, the Radiant did have a bad start last game too, so
It was not comparable. It was a lot better.
yeah, not this bad, but
Radiant's top tower has been destroyed.
Oh. He still got it off. But he's gonna die after. Oh, he did the
Oh,
battle hunger too
Purges
early.
The battle hunger.
Way too early. Doesn't matter though.
Dude, Mars still doesn't have level 6. This is
Mars
rough.
doesn't have level 6. They didn't try to contest no ulti Lone Druid before. Now obviously he holds it.
And now Lone Druid is just taking their stats.
They can't deal with this bear anyway. He has Diffusal Blade on the way too.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
This is looking like, oh,
I
maybe
mean,
it's
he has
a-
ulti. He has ulti. He's saving a skill point.
Yeah, now he has it. Fortunately.
Heal, bear, heal. No epicenter. Just don't sit in the sandstorm.
Yeah. Still no level 6 in either supports.
No man. Oh my goodness, this is so sad. This is just Lone Druid gaming right here. Just despair. And it's just only gonna get worse too. That's the worst part.
I don't understand like how that lane could have went so badly. Like they have a strong lane.
Oh, they get the bear. Think-
They
Radiant
Well,
Ludwig
they-
dies to this axe damage if Warlock doesn't heal him.
oh shit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
It's something I don't know.
I think the sad part
Well,
about all this,
the Sand King
Night
died
Stalker
mid,
helped
and then went
farming.
jungle, and then Hoodwink went mid to take farm, but Mars was solo. Oh. He's out?
He
He's
is.
a missile.
Nah, it's
Dire's middle tower is under siege.
this,
Which gave Druid a free lane.
I think Warlock is about to give. Rubik doesn't have 6 yet. He didn't cast anything after Golem.
Dire's middle tower has been destroyed.
This would have Blink now and Sanking. That's something, I guess. I don't know.
Careful, hombres. It's nighttime, and Dire's at full capacity right now.
I think they were trying to set up on the Lone Druid top and
Oh, he didn't get his
Tanking,
ulti off in time.
caught.
Oh, he didn't get his ult in time.
Yeah. They'll still get the additional cleanup kills here with the Night Stalker. That's the issue. Like, this lineup, we said that it's bad from playing from behind, but it's really good at playing from ahead. And it's really needed to win lanes, and they were in position, I think, to win lanes with their draft. But
Radiant's middle tower is
now it's super hard to do anything.
I think both Radiant supports.
Radiant
I don't know, like you mentioned this, Brad. I don't know if they're doing this on purpose, but both Radiant supports are just barely hitting level 6 at 12 minutes. I think they've been given a lot of experience to their like 3 run at you cores.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just kind of like with Rubik, he should have given like, just like play the lane in a spot of contesting pools while giving Night Stalker soul XP. I just hope
Going on this Night Stalker.
lot of
Night Stalker,
damage.
Yeah, it will go down.
he's very
They
dead.
do have a lot of damage for now. Before they get any BKBs, you know, at least the Sanking Hoodwink have damage.
But they didn't. Dire didn't do a very good job at giving XP to one of the supports to get 6. Oh, there goes Gyro, but he has his homies.
Yeah. This is still scary. Like when you cannot punish Lone Druid early, it's very scary. I think.
What did Radiant play offlane last game?
Axe, Snapfire.
Axe. Yeah, I'm gonna say this game looks looking a lot more like game 1 where, you know, like the Mars kind of just looks a little bit lost like he did on the Dawnbreaker.
We're ulting for no reason, even though we'll still die. Or will we die? No, it's fine. Okay.
Disruptor is about to get 6 on the 14-minute wisdom. That feels pretty bad though to be just barely getting 6. I guess it's not as
Yeah, looking at
important
this,
as
Night
maybe.
Stalker doesn't realize I think there are heroes around. Gyro's trying to bait, yeah. But Gyro, I think, cooked a bit too much.
He's alive.
But Night Stalker didn't die.
A glimpse on the Warlock, probably.
Yeah, I'm not really going for this far. Okay, Warlock gave up.
Bottom tower is being attacked. But just continue doing whatever it was you were doing.
They're going on the Rubik side. They will get the Rubik. So, at the end, 1-for-1 trade with the mass TPs from Radiant side. Kinda, you could say it's a win for the Dire. I mean, sorry, a small win for the Radiant.
Radiant has a bunch of, or Dire has a bunch of stacks still. I'd like to see Radiant like scout them and steal them with Sand King. Could be a pretty high value play. Especially during this daytime when Night Stalker doesn't have a ult. Let's put the Disruptor
The game
instead.
slowed down, which allows like Radiant team to get those good kills.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
They don't have any ultis now. I mean, important ultis.
Dire's top tower is being
Axe misses the first blink call. Hoodwink needs to get a creep kill. Oh my god, she cannot get the kill.
It's not even my birthday.
She needed to get like a creep kill or something. Or the bushwhack. Yo, Axe is here. They're trying to go for this now? They don't have anything. Okay, yeah, they're getting out.
Oh, so close to having vision there.
Why is Mars staying here? Mars will just die for no reason. Okay, no, because Axe... Bro, what is he doing? Why is he staying there? What is going on?
Dire's middle tower.
This feels so stressful for no reason for him to be there. Oh, they. Okay,
I don't know. They
see on
left
the
this
board. Oh, they
good
see
kind
on
of
the
late here. He's on the ward.
Yeah.
They're gonna catch him. Mars doesn't have a blink yet, but
I mean, they will kill him.
that's pretty nice. Mars ulti. He puts the bear on the outside and the lone druid on the inside, so the bear can't help heal the lone druid.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, how did that miss? How did that?
That was a good question.
It felt on my screen like it's going to latch. That's
That's what
weird.
I thought.
Echo Saber going for Shard and a blink on Night Stalker next. And Axe going actually Blade Mail this game, not going for any fancy stuff.
That should help. Bounty.
Lone druid
Axe
is
is in
finally
trouble.
decided to
Mars
clean up.
is in trouble, but he spears back Axe, but I think he should be still dead here. Actually, they're trying to save him. Nice, very
Wow,
nice
that's a good
bushwhack from
bushwhack.
far away. So yeah, it's a Night Stalker ulti wasted. Good for Radiant. Radiant definitely slowed down the bleeding for sure. They were 4k down at like 5 minutes, and they're still 4k down, right? Yeah, they're down less now than they were at 6 minutes. It's crazy.
Warlock had to eat his tome, I think, to help slow the bleeding down, which is a little bit unfortunate. I think that's a little bit earlier than you'd like to eat it.
Yeah, maybe he popped it like to get level 6. I guess.
He must have, because like I think ideally you want to get it like to maybe get a level 12, but
I guess. I don't know. Does it like actually do that much? Is the goal that important though?
That's why I hate going to Fusel Blade and Lone Druid. Like, I feel like it slows down your farming so much. Like, the reason like why your hero is like it used to be that like 2 years ago when this hero was like all universal and shit that was really strong to go like Echo Saber, Diffusal, and just become this like huge threat. But like your threat right now is to get Mjolnir eggs and split just like farm the entire map. But Diffusal slows down your timing like incredibly. Like look at his net worth. He had an amazing lane and he's still below like mid-end carry when it should not be the case.
they basically left him to farm for free, right?
I get it if you're playing offlane or mid to get Diffu or something, but like as carry you should 100% always get Mjolnir eggs.
Yeah, if anything, it feels like because of that, he wasted a lot of time just running around chasing people.
True.
Not getting even getting himself in trouble. Now the Radiant are smoked. They see Night Stalker
They're
on
gonna
the
bait
way.
this gyro again.
They don't have
but Warlock
no,
way
they're
too slow.
they're just going on him straight up. Brought the what is that? Still fine, but Silix needs to clean up his spears.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's his like 4th missed spear
Oh.
this game.
By the way,
Little bit
my stream
unfortunate.
decided to start lagging, which is very interesting. What am I paying? $70 a month for 300 megabit internet for a
You
Slack?
pay 70 a month for 300 megabyte? That's awful.
Well, that's yeah. Well, what do you want? How much do you
AT&T
think?
AT&T gives a gig for like $80.
Well, I'm with AT&T, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A gig for 80 is pretty standard where I live.
I don't know what's their
300
preference.
300 for 70 is pretty bad, my brother. Look into that.
I mean, I'm honestly would not be surprised if it's 80 for a gig as well, but I just think that 300 is more than enough for anything. I don't know, I just don't need more.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
To be fair, I had gigabit for a while, and I ran my router will run the report, and it told me my usage was like maybe 30% of that gig max was my max usage. So maybe
It's
I
also-
should switch to 300.
If you have more devices in the home because it's only a gig
Fair.
that's shared between all devices. It's not just for every
Yeah.
device gets a gig.
Exactly,
So if you have
I live
multiple
alone.
devices-
I live alone, so I don't,
300 is
Mhm.
probably
Oh, okay,
fine.
they're oh, nice ulti
They're
from
trouble.
Sanking with nice counter initiation. With a Warlock ulti dropped as well, Warlock will be Gyro will be living from that.
Cinema.
Circle spells. They're
Yo,
pretty strong,
this is
you know?
they're going to kill this lone turret as well.
He respawned bear too, so he's gonna respawn with no bear.
Radiant comeback story? Question mark? Yeah, my stream is doing very
This-
badly. I don't know why. But
This was the exact same thing that happened last game. Fire got way ahead. They go for some weird play behind the tier 2 tower and feed some massive net worth swing. They've been up all game, and they went from being up, they lost almost a 10k net worth lead there.
dude, Jinx is doing so well. Those bushwhacks are clutch, I will say. There are some absolutely clutch bushwhacks happening.
Some good circle spell
Yeah,
usage.
they should not be chasing this Rubik though. Yeah. They might get punished, no? No, they're fine. Warlock might die. Yeah, is he fine? Radiant are somehow ahead in net worth now. How can you be down 4k at 5 minutes and be ahead in net worth now? I don't understand. Okay, it's lads, so I do understand, but it shouldn't happen like that.
I think that that team fight in particular was a huge gold swing.
I mean, the
Night
thing
Stalker
is,
has more last hits than Gyro right now.
I mean, yes, but like when you that they will have the better team fight, right? Obviously, they have like 3 circle spells if you don't count Bushwhack and Gyro Flak, which is also kind of a circle spell. It's like, why are we trying to team fight them? The question mark though. You know, like what happened is that they dove Gyro under a tier 2. And last game, they dove a Terralid under a tier 2. You see like a
was the
pattern when they're
same
trying to
thing.
dive Sonagod and Radiant are ready? Like, because I'll tell you, I know this. When you're playing as a Kira, I say, guys, they'll go on me. I want you guys to have TPs ready. They will be going on me in literally 30 seconds. I know, and I'm not moving away from here. Please be ready. Like, I know how this works. He blinked into silence, by the way. Warlock is absolutely happy with that engagement. Also, I think that's might be the first static storm of the game. Bushwhack
Missed our first Bushwhack miss. I really like Night Stalker's quick buy right now. He's got 2 BKBs queued up. He's tired of dying in the circle spells.
Yeah. Oh, Radiant missed some spells. That fight should have went much better for them. But it's okay. Where is Hoodwink? Warlocker. Wait. I feel like she should
This
have something
Warlock is
else.
dying again here. This double
He's
damage
already-
axe.
Is he? Oh no,
He's
Jared,
early.
Jared, run away, okay. Yeah, there will have BKBs, so 2 BKBs, so that will be their timing. The issue, actually, what I didn't realize is that with the Warlock bonds, Gyro kind of kills the spare. Like if you just bond him with something else in team fight, just Bear is not tanky enough if he's bonded.
The jungle has everything Axe desire.
Now it's back to daytime, and I think Night Stalker is ahead, but you just lose so much of your tempo when you have to like wait 5 minutes to do anything, you know?
Yeah, and like look at Jared. Jared's top net worth and has the BKB up, working on the butterfly.
And I think it's kind of unfortunate because Lone Druid needs to buy this Ags, and Night Stalker wants the BKB before he can go anywhere else. And I think this Gyro finishes this butterfly long before they have anything to deal with it.
I mean, then the question comes like, if the Lone Druids will be split pushing. And they can kill the bear in fights, but can they do well with bear when it's not in fights and it's a bear running around? And I'll not pretend as if I know how the Lone Druid works and how much chaos it will create. Radiant team is smoking into the dire triangle, where the Lone Druid is right now. See where he heads from there. Probably will be. Wait, no, he will not be heading towards the side camps because they're being taken.
And King is showing on the ward, so he's kind of giving away his team smoke here.
Yeah, but they're still running the correct direction. I think they'll run into Rubik, unfortunately, but they would have preferred to get Lone Druid, but alas.
With the pick, I think they go straight into Roche here, right?
They wanted to, yeah. Well, Jared needs somebody to tank for him, but yeah. They're not the best at taking Roche, but they're fine. And also the Dire are terrible at the circle spelling, so like Dire cannot really contest this at all. Even if
Yeah, Radiant's got really good vision, and they'd have to TP into the triangle on both Axe and Night Stalker, which
Yeah.
takes.
And they don't
a
have
long
BKB,
time.
and they don't have BKB, so they cannot do that either. They'll just get Sanking immediately.
And Sand King and Mars both finishing their BKBs at the same time, so Radiant really strong probably right now.
I like the Radiant support getting those 4 staffs against the Bear and Night Stalker. I like the 4 staffs a lot.
That they're orphans.
Ooh, the Lone Druid. Guys, the Lone Druid is not doing very well.
Hoodwink with the 1200 cast range KS.
How much? Wait, so how much does it? What is Curry K? It's a cast range 300. Okay.
On what?
I'm looking at the amount of cast range that Hoodwink has. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's big, and when you have like your ult's already like 1200 cast range, and when you press the scurry, it's very large,
Uh-huh.
bigger than your screen large.
And they see the Night Stalker BKB as well now.
I actually really like this Hoodwink going Yules too, because when he sees somebody like this Night Stalker, you can scurry and Yules him from like insane range. He lands into a bushwhack, you know.
Yeah, and Jinx is honestly the highest MMR player on his team. Not by a lot, but like he is technically the highest MMR on his team. I'm pretty sure. So.
I think his shard first approach is a little bit interesting. That's not something I would do, but I quite like Yules on that hero.
I think Shard is like when you're farming, right? Because you just press it with the bushwhack and Acorn and it insta kills
Kills
the
the
wave.
wave. Yeah, but I don't know if he's doing a ton of that, right?
He definitely did a lot earlier on. Like he's not far
Pretty
behind
bad.
his 3, so he's definitely doing a good job. They're keeping all the way into the Radiant. They see we're missing our spells. They see. Okay, no ulti drop from the Disruptor. Disruptor will just die. The Sand King under the BKB is running down the Axe. Axe is now able
Axe
to
has
blink
got a
out.
rocket on him.
Yeah, well, Night Stalker is running away with the ulti pop, so that's not good. Axe is in trouble. That's not an
that
easy
was a little bit overkill.
one. Yeah, but Rubik should be going down as well. Yeah.
Nice sphere.
Didn't need to use the Warlock ulti, but it's fine, you know, because the Dark Accession is down, so it's not like Dire will be looking to fight soon. Also love the Ghost Scepter pickup, too. I think Radiant are itemizing really well against what Dire have. Full Satanic on Jaro before the Butterfly, actually. Still very, very strong.
What's the Bears items right now?
Bears
Is not the
items,
Ags yet.
He has almost
oh my
has the Ags.
goodness.
He has Mjolnir and half of Ags.
So slow. Can't even
Yeah,
imagine
another
this
thing.
if you
Oh,
got it
they're
so
going.
fast.
They're going into Disruptor. All right. I thought they tried. I think they tried to go for Lundra. They just missed the jump. But another thing is like Hoodwink. You cannot really chase her down with the bear, right? She's too fast. That's
No,
another thing.
he just dodged into the tree.
I mean, the whole thing is just like you don't care about that shit. You just like
hit
just,
towers.
You're just hitting towers and like shoving in lanes and being like a huge pain in the dick. Like every time you take an objective like Aegis or like high ground or whatever, you're trying to end the game, you'll lose like 2 towers. Like the bear will be hitting your high ground and it's gonna be impossible to kill.
Well, the
Ridiculous.
thing is,
Ags.
what does he do from now if a Radiant team literally doesn't stop and goes into your high ground? Like, okay, they'll have Warlock ulti in 70.
Well, it's too slow. It's too slow. I mean, like
right
the
now.
game wouldn't have gone to this. The game would not have gone to this point if he didn't get Diffusal Blade. He would have
Yeah.
had Mjolnir eggs already, and he would have been like pressuring side lanes. Like both tier 2 towers would have been dead, and he would have been hitting high ground if they.
I
went
just
to
feel
Aegis
like so.
right
I don't know if I'm correct, but I think like right now Radiant literally needs to book it down in lane and like literally go
Uh-huh.
high ground and ignore. And like okay, so
No, I
okay,
agree.
you want to start split pushing now where your tier 2s are still up? Okay, you'll take time and we'll end the game and force them to go back and fight.
now.
I
100%.
really like how what they're doing right now, that they're not going back.
100%.
You have
That is like
Aegis
the
for a
correct
minute.
play.
Yeah, you have Aegis for a minute. Force them do what they don't want to do and fight. They also have a jump. They jump with Axe. Axe is stunned up.
Good arena. They caught Lone Druid in the arena.
Yeah.
Nice steal from the Rubik. Protecting the bear. Doing a lot of damage too, actually. A lot of damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot that it doesn't die.
Iris
Good
caused
steal.
Aegis.
Sauce is actually saving this game right now.
Uh-huh.
Cleaning up in the
100%.
back line.
No bear, because Lone Druid is dead right now, so bear will not respawn, but they can still kill this guy twice. Let's go. Let's go, Sauce. Everybody cheer for Sauce. Let's go, Sauce. Sauce is the GOAT. Unbelievable plays by Sauce.
Yeah.
Sauce finally finished his BKB, which I think lets him do what he did.
Sauce went BKB?
On Night
No.
Stalker?
Oh no, I'm talking the Rubik.
No, Ags on Rubik.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Rubik.
when I'm saying Sauce, I was talking about the Rubik, not the
Oh, my
Salamandra
bad. Night Stalker was
guy.
cleaning up in the back while Rubik was making space.
Yeah, Rubik.
Yeah, like
was-
the Rubik like ultied 2 of their non-Aegis heroes into the arena, and then also got the Gyro in there, so the Gyro couldn't hit the bear. And he stole Burrow Strike to secure 2 more kills.
Night Stalker was just
So this is where the game gets really interesting, and you'll start to see how annoying this fucking Lone Druid bear thing is.
I think what we'll start to realize is that the Gyro is not good at killing the bear, and we already side there. Like it took him.
Yeah,
so long.
especially. So the bear's gonna get Disperser, and then he's gonna get Shard for the bear, so he has 2 Dispels. Wow,
oh.
this is fantastic.
This
Let's
is
go.
just unlucky.
Let's go Seals.
Mars,
Let's go
Mars,
Seals.
Mars jumped into a neutral creep stun, and that's why Mars couldn't spear in time.
Yeah, Rook would have BKB'd anyways, even without the stun. He has the reaction speed for it. I have faith.
Well, no, he already Sanking stunned. But Mars couldn't follow up because he got
Oh, I see.
immediately.
He got Centaur
blinked
stunned
stun
by
into
the
a
neutral?
creep. Yes, yeah, he blinked stun into a neutral creep.
Rice Boy's loading cheats. Hey, yo, who the fuck? Moosey, this ain't a pub, dog.
happened in my series this morning.
So we'll take the DQ. Dairy Queen.
Yeah, the centaur. This is crazy.
But yeah, so like
Nullifier.
he'll get Disperser, Silver Edge, Dezo, AC, Basher, like on this bear, like I'm just any of those items in any order. It doesn't really matter this game, but anytime this Radiant team, who's extremely immobile and inflexible, since they're just a ring, whatever, they're not going to be able to deal with this bear if Andy plays perfectly. Like he's going to be able to take every tower. It's going to slow down Radiant's timings. Like they're not going to be able to breach high ground because like bear's just going to take their tier 4s. Like I'm really excited to see how this goes.
Another thing is like the Nullifier Night Stalker finally allows him to kill all the supports who were be kiting him before.
He didn't have it last fight actually.
Mhm.
He only
He's
had
got
Relic.
Blink Butterfly queued up on the bear. That seems like a weird,
Blink Butterfly. You know, I don't hate it.
weird combo a little bit.
Does he have anything on Courier being sent to the bear by chance?
Where is he?
No.
No.
Doesn't look
No,
like
I don't.
it.
I don't think so.
I mean, you don't need the second Dispel this game. Typically you do because there's like, I think most games you'll be playing against heroes that have like a lot of ways to slow down and kill your bear, but like Radiant literally has 0 ways to kill this bear outside of like Arena. But do you really want to Arena a bear that can just respawn? Not really.
I mean, they kill it well enough in fights, as I said. Like with the, if he gets a flag bond.
Nah, this butterfly will actually, it's a really good purchase, this butterfly. It'll make this bear like unkillable.
It still takes a decent amount of damage from the fatal bonds if it gets linked, but
He dispels it with the shard.
he doesn't have shard yet.
Oh, really? I mean, hopefully he's buying it here. Like, I'm gonna be really upset at
Oh,
Andy if he
normal
does not
Lone
buy
Druid
it.
does have shard. I
Oh,
didn't
the
know bear can
okay,
have
I
a
see.
the bear can have a shard.
Yeah, they each have their individual Ags and shard. So like the Lone Druid Ags is like you can bind your W to somebody else. So you can share like armor and attack speed with them. It's like really weird. And then the fetch one's actually kind of cool. It's like a skewer almost. Like you like press it on someone and it brings that person to the Lone Druid. So I've seen people like when they're defending like their
Naga net.
base is they'll get basically, but it's like a stun.
Interesting. It's a rooted though, so it is almost
Is it-
exactly Naganet.
It uncontrollably
have-
drags them towards
Yeah.
Lone Druid.
And
Yeah,
when
it's like
dragging they're
Naganet.
rooted.
Yeah, Naganet.
I'm pretty sure it's not when dragging you they are rooted. I'm pretty sure it stunned them. I thought it stunned them. I guess I was mistaken.
Interesting. Disruptor's closing in on an Ags, and Night Stalker finished a Nullifier, which I think is going to be a problem for Radiant.
Can you show me Gyro's items real quick?
Gyro is
One
the-
second. Gyro items here.
So
Ag
he's not
mechanic,
getting
almost
MKB. He's
fatalist.
getting a butterfly. I mean, he's not gonna get MKB until he sees the butterfly, but he's running out of slots.
I think Radiant has invested very heavily into his survivability items on their supports. And the fact that this Night Stalker has like Nullifier, Harpoon, I think their circles are going to start to fall apart here a little bit.
Stings, don't it?
Well, we're back into the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
So, by the way, Bree, my stream on Discord is fine, right?
Yeah, looks great.
Because, well, this YouTube is still lagging. It might be a YouTube thing then, and not my internet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well,
Is
unluck
Gyro-
for our 12 viewers. Dire will be going for the Thorn, which I'm assuming should be very easy with the bear. Okay. Kinda.
Hard for math.
The
Halo's
Radiant
finished
team
on
wants
Gyro.
to book it down mid once more. I think. Is that what they're doing? Oh, they wanted to book it down the bear route. Okay. But the bear will just escape.
EP's out.
Nah, it doesn't
No.
yet. No.
Looks like he's just gonna cut the waves.
They're close to finding the bear.
Dire's top tower is under attack. You don't even care, do you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It starts here. Radiant's is gonna hate themselves for the rest of this game because of this fucking little shithead. It's running all over the map, killing. Oh look! Oh, it's a gyro chasing you. Who gives a fuck?
The Sand King is joining it.
Radiant's
Oh yes, drag the entire enemy team to the other side of the map while they try to break high ground. Oh no, my bear died.
Didn't
JK.
even die yet.
Bro, dude, can we just ban?
JK.
Did it get down?
Can we ban every fucking cheese here from the game? Uh,
Look, they're still looking for it. Oh
there
my
should
god.
there should be no Lone Druid, no Arc Warden in the game, no Huskar, no
Wait.
Good Mother.
He got a dormant Curio tier 4, by the way.
On who?
He's waiting for tier 5 items on Lone Druid.
Ooh.